Well, hi everybody, welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. So glad you're with us today. We have a great weekend for you ahead. It is 3 hours live today, 3 hours live tomorrow on our Sunday, and we've got a special selection. A lot of brand new here coming up, some designer pieces. Isn't that what's great about the last few days is we've really seen some pieces we've never ever seen the likes of before, and it's new designs, some new stones, some really creative looks and ideas for you. So I hope you are ready for some jewelry window shopping, or maybe you never know, you might find something you can't live without, and we can go ahead and help you out with that too. So great values on the way, even despite everything that's going on. We are really all about values, dedicated to that, probably still the last ones that are holding out to give you those big values we love. So glad you're with us. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we're so excited about this show. It's mostly one of a kinds throughout the day, so it's going to feel a lot like really the last few months with really urgency on getting in on the phone line so you don't miss out on that one of a kind, whatever it may be. We'll help you out with that. There's a special wheel of discounts on one of the really cool rare stones of the world, which is called cat's eye chrysoberyl. It is, of course, a phenomenal stone, and it is not just a phenomenal stone in its look, but it's actually a literal phenomenal stone. So we do have that for you. It's going to be a whole wheel of them, really marked down. We have some really beautiful earrings that are brand new, some bangles for you as well, and even a big Tanzanite that is brand new. It is a round, it is over 8 carats, and really simple style. That's the thing. We see a lot of times the big Tanzanites get really ornate, and there's definitely an audience for that. But if you want to really just showcase that stone and really have it in a classic mounting, we have that for you here today. So I'm looking forward to that. It's our round. Then we also have, there's a Mandarin garnet in our signature mounting. It's incredible. So that's coming up. An assortment of beautiful ideas. No matter what it is you're looking for, I guarantee you we have it. As long as it's natural gems and jewelry you're looking for, we've got you covered. There's even a very large Paraíba. I do have an apple green tourmaline that looks like Paraíba but not listed as such, so that might be a good way to get a value. Yellow sapphires are here, a stunning trillion cut and oval, and even a great piece to start that's a pendant that's a fancy cut. So shall we get going on this big Saturday and also the last day of May? Can you believe that? So yeah, the end of the show, I guess I'll be signing off and see you. I'll say see you next month, but here we are with our last day of May, so let's celebrate and get you ready for summer here. Take a look at this. This is our beautiful blue topaz. It's a Swiss blue, no less. And look at that cut. Isn't this fun? It's like an angel wing design that then gives you a little bit of like a leafy floral pattern around it. Item number is 111-7901. And that's going to be a very large bale. So it's going to accommodate a lot of your chains. But this is not just a typical, there's a lot of fancy cuts out there. This has got multiple things going on, from the faceting through the pavilion on the underside to the carving that's on the outside of the stone, where notice how it's a more flat stone, kind of like what we would see. We talk about buff tops and cabochons. Those are domed type of cuts, but here's where it's more flat. And then it's got that carving. So we actually custom made this mounting around it with a 13-karat 20 master carved. This is the Swiss blue variety, which is that bright blue we love. Then you have the diamonds. Diamonds are 15 points. They're going to basically stagger all the way up. You see that fancy cut of that stone on the outside? Those different notches there? That's going to be where your leaves correspond. Gold around the rest of the way. Nice large bale. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. So you can see it on and get an idea of what it's all about, right? It's a cool piece. It kind of, again, when I first saw it, I thought, well, is it angel wing? But then I don't really read that from a distance. It's more just feels like floral, a little Art Nouveau styling, but again, fancy cutting, and you can see that really neat etching they did on the outside. So instead it looks almost like carved, so it's actually got dimension to it. It's a really beautiful larger stone at 13 carats 20. It's got a length here of 1 inch and I'd say 1 1/4 inches, maybe even 1 3/8 inches there. And then we'll take it on over to the neckline so that you can see. Now you're going to add your favorite chain, whatever that may be, and then you'll get that beautiful look. And see how when you see it from a distance, there's fancy cutting in the back side as well, which is called the pavilion of the stone. So they did a fancy pattern on the inside so that you can get that really beautiful gleam and glow. And it looks, see there around that edge, it looks prismatic. Let's blow it out right now. We've only got the one. We'll take another close-up look at it here, and we'll bring it to you at an amazing, amazing value. That's what we do. And it is only one and stays in the white gold here, so we do have some limitations on certainly quantity. Most everything I have today is a one only. I think the only exception to that would be, do I have anything? No, all one of a kinds. Okay. Well, there's technically a bangle, and we have one white, one yellow, but that's still one only. So it's all one of a kind. So just as you watch throughout the day, know that that is the piece you will get. That is the piece you receive. That is the piece we're excited for you to own and enjoy and love and wear. And yet we're going to make this under Ooh, I love it. It's going to be less than $39.99, that's for sure. We'll take it extra low for you. This is welcome to the weekend time. And of course, a very special end of the month here that we have. So really exciting to bring you value, value, and more value. Can't get enough of that. I'll make it $9.99 if you like that pendant. That is a one only. And then we have pearl earrings, Russian Demantoid pendants, coral earrings, drops actually, and the bamboo hoops. Oh my gosh, it's the last pair. I love these hoops. If I could pick out one thing today, it wouldn't be the $50,000 Paraíba. It'd be the bamboo hoops. And that's just because I just love them. I think they're classic, and I know they're very, very wearable. So we're really excited about that too. Very designer, very Italian, and they are actually made in Italy. So we are going to give you those, but only one pair. So let me know if you like this one at $9.99. We'll give it about 30 seconds, then we're going to move. We've got a pretty fast pace. I do have new for you, and I know if you missed the yellow diamond band that I had last night, okay, well, it was beautiful, but I do have something that has even more yellow diamonds today, and that is going to be a 302 diamond band ring with nothing but yellow diamonds, and they're huge. I'm going to give you a look at it here. Can we just let me give you a little preview here on the hand so you can see the size of that one. That's coming up today. Look at how beautiful that is. Nothing but yellows. All bigger rounds, and they really scintillate. So that is going to be here today. One only on that one, just want to let you know. And then we also have the rarest zircon I've seen as far as cutting and color together. It's a green zircon, but it's a heart shape. We never see anything like that. And then also look at this brooch pendant. I mean, we did have some of our coolest pieces. I think it's so interesting. Some of our coolest pieces we have are usually brooches, but I think it's really nice when we can bring you a kind of a dual purpose piece. That, oh my goodness, look at that. Everything from multicolored sapphires to diamonds to onyx to a bicolored tourmaline, all in one piece that also can be worn as a pendant. So there's a lot of really special designs. We have new Mandarin garnet earrings that I know are going to fly. It just goes on and on. All right, let's get to it. We've got the coral earrings. I know we had the most beautiful about this time, or well, not this time last night because I was here with you in the evening. It was only a few hours ago, but I did start the show out with a coral pendant. And I know it's gone very, very quickly. So I wanted to show you the companion piece to it. And it's in the white gold. It's going to be 112, like down to the gold, because that was a coral in white gold. And this is a coral earring in white gold. So we have these round stones here. They're not beads. They're really big and large. And they have that beautiful, that's kind of all we see here is this really red Mediterranean coral. And you can see they're actually drilled through. So that's how they attach it to the lever back. You have this fluted design up top. It's item number 112012. And it is going to be, yeah, 112012. How crazy is that? We're going to get you a great value here. It's a 10 millimeter round coral. And that's it. No diamonds. Gold, yes, white gold stays as the white gold you see there. But we're going to make them very affordable as we like to do. And even though this is such a fresh, beautiful, wearable stone, it's not one of those that gets overly dressy, I don't think. I think that's a really, you know, a piece that I could see you wearing really year round with that red-orange color that it has, and yet all about the drop, a little sway and movement to them. And get ready, we got lots of earrings, pendants, necklaces galore, even those brooches and those pendants for you. But this is going to go in a hurry. Look at that. They are 10 millimeters, so that would be the diameter you're getting. And then that fluted detail. Want to make sure you see the size. They're going to have a length here of a little over an inch, I would say an inch and a quarter from top to bottom, maybe an inch and an eighth there, probably more accurate. And then I'll pop one on for you. They are lever back style, so it's really easy to wear. They have a polish. Now, of course, this is an opaque stone, so you're not going to see through it. We're not going to talk about clarity here, but you've got that beautiful color, which is important because it's the more saturated of the color, but you also have that beautiful drop and that great movement they give, and this is what they look like on. So you can really see what that's all about from a distance away and how they move and how they sway and that little bit of detail you have with that almost like fleur-de-lis, French-inspired look right up front. Let's go back to the wheel. Bring them down below $1,000. They're not $9.99. They're a huge value right now, staying in the white gold, of course, so they will be right out to you. No sizing needed, no gold color change possible. It's just about getting the perfect coral that you wear with everything. Doesn't matter what color you're wearing, this color goes with. And maybe just that, you know, I love that there are diamonds that go with everything. There's a few stones that really go with everything as far as versatility, but then there's color that really can add to it. So even if you're not wearing red or orange, it still looks amazing. And that's what we have here. And so instead of $9.99 or $8.88, $7.77, Mediterranean coral is one of the rarest stones out there. endangered as it is, and of course getting really, really limited. Harvesting coral, not something you're seeing much of anymore. This is your chance to pick them up. It's not going to be $777. It is amazing what we're doing here in solid gold. One pair of earrings only, that is it. When they go, they go. Can't do anything else to bring them back. Got nothing else like them. And then they do match that beautiful pendant that was here just at the beginning of last night's show. But take a look here. It's not going to be $699, $599. We're going to make them $499 only. That's it. So a big value. Was it your immediate reaction, Victor, to come in and just help us out, right? That was, I saw you. You're like, okay, should I go up there and turn on that light? Man, what a trooper he was last night. But here we are. See, not 105 degrees yet, so we're good now. But here we go, $499 on that earring. And let's see who's got them. They're fabulous, aren't they? And that's just, again, we do so much fine jewelry, so we're used to that. But you know, it's the casual pieces that you know you're gonna wear. It's those everyday wearable styles, those beautiful, beautiful looks, all of that. So it's $499 for the pair. I hope you'll join us on those. All right, coming up, let's get to, I just put my earring back on just so I can take it back off because I wanna put up the bamboo earrings. They're amazing. They're hoops, they're large, but they are lightweight. These look like they weigh a ton. It's the Italians who know what they're doing, and they know that being chic every day is not always about putting on 25 carats in diamonds, although you can. Sometimes chic is all about just giving one iconic designer motif, like these hoops I think really are well known for. And I know they may not resonate with everybody because this is that style that if you admire those big Italian designers, these are made in Italy, by the way, they're not some imposter. They're solid gold but hollow. So again, when we say solid, we mean it's solid gold. It's not over any kind of like silicone foundation. It's really meant to be, you don't have to worry about them denting. It's not like a bracelet that you're banging around on the desk. It's in an earring. So it's item number 1124288. This is 6.5 grams of a bamboo style in the yellow gold. It is one pair. They're made in Italy. They have the snap bar closure, and what they do is actually sometimes bamboo hoops are actually going to be more of a round shape. This is that oval shape, so longer than they are wide, and then you get the very distinctive little details there that give it that bamboo look, and you've got that really sophisticated style, and yet they're bold. They are really, truly bold. So we've got one pair. They stay in the yellow gold, and what a nice day for earrings so far. Corals or now the hoops for you. So really up to you here, but this is where we go, 1 3/4 inches. So not quite 2 inches, so usually a pretty wearable style. Look at that from the side. All that beautiful mirror finishing, no matter how you put them on, because obviously whatever's going to face out in the profile is going to be just as mirror finished. You see how they get wider through the base of the oval as well? That's awfully nice, and it is, again, 6.5 grams of gold, but that's the thing. They look weighty, they look bold, they look heavy. They're not. They're really comfortable and wearable. Here's the length they're going to give you, which is 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. That would be the longest or the widest measurement across. So you see that here, and there you have it. So right there at the widest point there, that's 1 1/4. So I'm going to put one on there, that snap bar closure, like a lot of those hoops are done. And if you get these in, I know that I have a favorite designer. I have several favorite designers. One of them does bamboo in everything they do. It's in all their hardware, for their handbags, their shoes, and everything else imaginable. And yet their styles are, they do fine jewelry, by the way. They do a lot of gold like this. They do a bamboo hoop, and they are literally tens of thousands of dollars. And we are going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same factory that made these, to be honest with you. And here's what we've got for you instead of even $1,000. They are going to fly, no question about it. Wish we had more than one pair, but like I said, it's a limited kind of day with a lot of one-onlys, and there's yet another. And you can see here from that beautiful side profile, look at how that looks. So incredible to see when you've got all that detail. They are just, they just resonate Italia. It is so extraordinary. And then fashion and high fashion, and but still it's a hoop. It's that piece you're wearing with, the jeans and a t-shirt, the good old American uniform, right? Denim and a white t-shirt, white tank top, sundress, linen suit, whatever you're wearing. From, the Hamptons to the hoedown, whatever it is. It's going to be that appropriate. I don't know why I just said that. Hamptons, the hoedown, whatever. Right? I'm covering all our bases here. Like our super posh, that beachside, all that fabulous, like the Hamptons in New York. You think about that, and then if you're going a little more country western, you're hanging out, like a little rodeo. That's gonna work. Why not? They're just fabulous for everybody, and that's really the beauty. And look, they're not tugging, they're not pulling, they're lightweight, so that you can wear them every day. It's your signature style, and they're not $99 or $9.99. Let's let's take another look at them really close up. And because I can only hold that pose so long, it's really, yeah, exactly. I was feeling that. We're going to make sure you get these. You know what? I think you're going to love them. And you do have a money back return. So we went 2 months with a final sale situation. And so there were a lot of people who are going, I don't know. I'm that person. I got to feel it. I got to wear it. I got to touch it. I got to hold it. I got to try it on. This is, of course, your money back guarantee is now back. So you've got that chance where you can feel confident getting in on those pieces you love because you know you're going to be able to try it at home, wear them yourself, get the opinions of your other family members and whatnot, whoever you value, and see what they're all about first. So they're not even $9.99, they're $8.88. So the very first caller, that's going to be a one-of-a-kind pair. Then we've got green zircon. We've got a couple actually. Green zircons, we'll see the cat's eyes. We've got a big old yellow diamond. If anybody's looking for a 3-carat, there's a 3-carat yellow diamond today with a 360 white diamond weight. So that would be 660 overall, 661. So that's pretty impressive. You don't see many diamond rings here with nearly 7 carats in diamonds. We've got one today. Mandarin garnet studs are here. We got some white pearl earrings. We've got a fabulous blue sapphire pear shape. And let me know, of course, is that weird to ask for requests? I mean, you never know. Maybe somebody's out there looking for something in particular. Please holler at us and just dial in and tell us what you need to see, and we'll help you out. We can do the best we can with, what inventory is here and give you a great value, of course. And let's move on. We've got Demantoids out of Russia. We've got pearl earrings here too that are a little slight drop. Gosh, are you guys gonna leave those for me? Please do. I won't be mad at you if you leave those for me at the end of the day. Every now and then, a girl's gotta treat herself. When you see the piece you know and love, take it, take it, take it. Now this is cool. It's like a figure 8 made of pearls. The larger pearl is the top of your earring. The smaller pearl is the base. And it's gonna be 1128-034, and they are platinum. Yes, platinum earring, very nice. Don't see a lot of platinum earrings actually. That's kind of nice. Platinum in the earring, 6 and 8 millimeter. I think you can tell which is which. In the pearls, 4 of them, 2 of each. 10 points in diamonds. That would be also 4 of them, 2 on each earring. And then that beautiful S curve that wraps through. So just a really stunning design, and it's going to be very, 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 very affordable. So 1128-034. They are brand new. So you've never seen these before, even if you've watched every single minute of every single show that I've done here. It's going to be that new piece for you, and they are platinum. So I'm going to give you a look at them. Every time I put my earring on, I'm taking it back off. So exactly. We got a whole beautiful array of earrings here. They have these platinum backings, but with the silicone around them. So I'll just show you. It just makes it a little easier to grip onto them so that it can be ease of wear, but also take a look at this length. So it's like that stud, but just gives you a little bit more length. So just kind of drops your stud into 2, gives it that beautiful kind of elegant ladylike style. That's 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And we'll show you one on that's very pretty. And I think we all have those pearl studs, but taking it to a drop like this is very, it's just very elegant, upgraded. It's got a nice look to it. So we'll make it really affordable. I promise you that. Everything's got to be affordable. Otherwise, I don't know if everyone's going to be shopping. So we got to make everything affordable still. We're working on that. That's exactly what I've got planned here for you today. Take a look at those on the ear so you can really see, and I'm just balancing them there so you can see how they look. Needless to say, they're going to probably sit up a little bit like this when you've got your backing on. They've got those diamonds. See how there was that diamonds that I put on the outside there? So that's a look of them from a distance away. We'll take another look at them close up and give you a great value here where they're not going to be $9.99. So huge chance to shop. A discount on brand new in platinum with a lot of gorgeous pearl material there that you have, and yet not going to be $9.99. Let's help you out with some big markdowns here. The sale continues. We've got huge event pricing here today. Discounts as well. Look at those pearls. They're cultured pearls. They're obviously the cultured freshwater pearls we love, and yet they are, look at that, the clarity, meaning, so when we talk about pearls, we don't want surface dimples. We don't want like all those characteristics that you see in a lot of pearls where there's little divots and things like that. You want to see a beautiful smooth surface. It's called the nacre, and then you want to get, of course, if it's a really good pearl, you're going to have that amazing way that it's going to give you some pinks and some purples, some aquas, some greens. That's called that beautiful pearlescence. That's the luster we look for in a pearl. That's what you have here. All 4 of them have that beautiful luster. Let's take a look. It's not going to be $9.99 or $8.88. We'll make them $799 only for that pair, and that's in platinum. So a huge value. And then we got rings. Don't worry, we've got plenty of rings for you. That cat's eye chrysoberyl blowout is coming up before you know it. That's going to be very exciting. We've got that new designer brooch. some Tanzanite drop earrings, a beautiful blowout on my big three. My big three are, what are they? They're ruby, sapphire, and emerald. We have the big three here, all marked down. I did bring out one Brazilian, where it's the Brazilian Paraíba in the quartz. We have one, and it's new, so that's exciting. And we also have the pearls going out at $7.99. So let's get to our zircons, that big yellow diamond band. Oh my goodness, the best. So we just had one last night that was gorgeous too, and I'll never forget it, but this is all yellow. Let's show it. Wow, boom, there it is. I challenge this to stick around for 30 seconds after I price this. This is so stunning and all natural yellow diamonds throughout. So it's early, but I'm putting it up anyways. Go ahead, Tim. Pearl earrings, thank you. Enjoy. Pearl earrings are sold. Call me on the bamboos or the coral earrings or the fabulous blue topaz pendant. This is one of a kind, as everything today is. And here we go with item number 11282273. New right at this moment. The only big yellow diamond band that I have is right here, and yet it is 302 of natural yellow diamonds. They're all round brilliants as well. And can I add, they're big round brilliants. These are not 1-pointers or 2-pointers. They're gigantic. You've got the 14-karat yellow gold they're set in, and then look at the finishing. We even made sure that's going to be a comfortable ring. Why not? If you own that, you're going to want to put it on every single day. So we had to make sure that it's got the great finishing on the inside to be comfortable and to be wearable. And look at all those beautiful diamonds. And you know what else makes it? It's the shared prong design. Not every single stone, they're all locked in, but they are put so closely together, but we didn't pave them because they're really too big. So what we did was that shared prong design, setting them as closely together as possible, really allowing it to be diamonds and not gold that overwhelms. That's what you see the most of. Really beautiful how they're puzzle pieced together. So it's really filling in any gaps or spaces that rounds would otherwise create if they weren't meticulously set like that. And we have a big old value and something new in something bold, and not exactly a small ring either, as I'm going to prove to you here coming up, because this is one that I know. Look at all those, and they're all natural yellows, by the way, every one of them. And see how it's got that very straight edge on the side where it comes to that side, so it's going to be a comfortable piece because it's going to stop the diamonds right where the side fingers meet, so you have no worries there. It's not going to be that piece that feels uncomfortable when you have your fingers together like I do here, so it's going to be really wearable. And look at all that scintillation. You know, yellow diamonds are not just here for their color. They're also, if they can be a good quality, because we also do care about quality. And by the way, that's a yellow diamond. That's my 3-carat. It's my 3-carat 01. That's my 301 with the 360 and the diamonds around it. So that's something that's also going to go today because we've got a huge discount on that 3-carat. So that's getting 3 carats in one stone right here on my right hand. And that's 3 carats 02 overall in rounds all across the hand. So 2 different ways to get your 3-carat yellow diamond fixed today. This one is just fantastic. And we still care about quality, and that means the clarity grading. We still care that they're cut beautifully. We want them to be of very, very high clarity. These are, because if they didn't, they wouldn't sparkle like that. And we're so proud to bring it to you at a better value than $8,888. So you realize there's some pricing that's, you know, that's been kind of adapted to today's world. I'm not leaving the prices there, though. That's what you have to keep in mind. I'm not leaving the prices where they should be. We had a sale going on for 2 months. We've known nothing but value here at TVON in our history, which has been almost a decade. So we are not leaving pieces where they very rightfully should be in today's gold and jewelry environment. So this is where expect the discounts, because you're getting them all throughout the show, even on our 3-carat 02 yellow diamond ring that is brand spanking new today, so that you don't have to pay $88.88. Watch this. This is amazing. We're going to go even lower for you. And that's what I encourage you to think about, is get on the phone lines early. You can always hang up if it's not for you, but what you can't do is get it after it's sold. It's not even 88 or 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. These are yellow diamonds. If I was doing white diamonds like that, it'd probably be $59.99. There's a huge upgrade in the fact that they are the yellows and consistent and beautiful and bright and round brilliant. So that's a whole different deal. And what I'm going to do right now is make this incredibly affordable. Please call me. This one is not, it's one of those that if you know jewelry, the more you know about jewelry, the more you're going to just be stunned and absolutely shocked when you see this price tag, because you guys know, you know, Tony was making a good point earlier. He was talking about, you know, we live in Los Angeles, and we're talking about, you know, some of those, you know, folks like out here would be like Beverly Hills kind of thing, where you just, you know, there's a lot of people that feel more comfortable paying more for jewelry, feeling like they got better if they paid more. And, you know, there's actually ways in the jewelry world, and usually that is the case. Usually you got to pay more to get better. Whether it's houses or cars or clothing, usually that's the way it is. I'm sorry, but a fast fashion piece that you paid $50 for is not going to be the same quality as a suit that you paid $5,000 for. It's just not the same quality. Same with houses, cars, and everything else. Jewelry, if you know where to go, you can find those higher quality pieces that could be $50,000 a carat and could cost you $150,000 in a retail store. And here, it's not even $5,000. Or $49.99. So we'll take it even lower, get you the yellow diamonds of a lifetime, get you the ring you wear every single day. Remember that finishing there, it's not even $4,999. We'll take it even lower. Remember there is one, we are sizing it for you. And yet it is going to be, you know what, skip even $39.99. I really want to make this more affordable for you. I really do. I want to send it out. These are the brand new that I've been waiting for. I've been waiting months to see brand new. I know you have too. So we're all excited about this moment, and now we get to bring it even lower than $39 or $3,500. I will make it $3,499. That's it. One caller takes it. That will be yours. And that's going to be one of our best. And the only thing we have in new yellow diamonds today, got some yellow sapphires, but as far as yellow diamonds are concerned, that is the way to go. So that's lovely, isn't it? $34.99 for 302. That's amazing. You'd see what we talk about $1,000 a carat for commercial grade white diamonds, which are just not the same as when you get an upgrade like that. I'm telling you, you will wear it, whether it's your right hand ring finger. Oh, you could wear this. It's big enough. You could do it middle or index finger. It'd look amazing that way. So this is how you do it. This is how you get the great yellow diamond band. We'll see who's got it. That is fabulous. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. It's our, yeah, I think, let's see what Jason's getting over there. I don't know what he's getting from earlier, but we already had a few pieces that shown earlier that are going out now. Then we'll get bottom of the hour. We'll bring out those cat's eyes for you, those beautiful cat's eye chrysoberyls, and welcome in everybody. Glad you're with us. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Let's move on. This one, yes. Jess, are you getting this one? Oh, maybe. Okay, so we're verifying on that. That's when we call it verifying. They are on the fence thinking about it, and they are ready to go. So $34.99. That is amazing, isn't it? Beautiful stuff. Let me try it on again. Yeah, one more time in the hand so you can see the size. It is a wider band, but band doesn't mean like all just, you know, it's kind of got that arch where it goes a little wider through the middle. Yeah. No, I don't. I have a 3-carat yellow diamond center right there with 360 in white diamonds. I don't have anything that's just 3 carats in white diamonds by itself. I was saying if that was 3 carats in white diamonds, it'd be about $5,000. Here on this show, we saw it during the sale event. Sorry, we did. I mean, it's a fact. You can look it up on whichever show that was. Gosh, I think it was last Wednesday. So this is where, again, $34.99 gets that yellow diamond ring. That's my 3-carat 02. No, that was the 301, but that's got 360 in white diamonds as well. So that ring that's on my ring finger there on my right hand, that's going to be the 660 plus in diamonds, 661 actually. So, so that's how you get 3 carats in white diamonds with your yellow diamond. This is just the 3 carats 02 in the yellow diamonds, side to side, top to bottom. I think that is one of the prettier rings we have of the day, and love that brand new design. So that's something we've never had before. So I love bringing you some new, some exciting yellow diamonds we have had, but usually it's more centered up in one stone. This one a little bit different. Okay, coming up, we're on our way. We got big Tanzanite earring drops, by the way, that are really nicely priced. Got some yellow sapphires to show you, a blue sapphire that's awfully pretty, that Brazilian stone, that it's Brazilian Paraíba, the original find in quartz. Love that too. Okay, let's just get to it. We got about 2 minutes to our bottom of the hour. I'm going to do a huge blowout. You guys are the early birds today, so you're treated to some really extra special deals. Boy, this is a really cool wheel that we have coming up, and it's all cat's eye chrysoberyl. Look at that. So I've got every single cat's eye is a little different. They'll have different chatoyancies, they'll have different looks, different mountings, and different colors. So you get to choose which one is your favorite. Do you like more of that lemon lime, kind of icy blue, green, yellow? Do you like more of the olive tones? So far, those are really the two extremes that we have. So there's going to be special segments of each show where I know we always, you know, miss a sale when it's over, but it doesn't mean that things aren't on sale. So again, if you've ever watched these shows that I've done the last couple days, you know that I have been going all out to continue to bring you sale pricing. It just doesn't say it at the bottom, but you guys who know, you understand. You guys know values better than anybody. You're the smartest, savviest shoppers out there. So there's a wide band with 3 cat's eyes. We have another one. This is my only one in yellow gold here that actually has, again, I'll put those more neon stones on the right side of your screen, and then we've got more of that mid-tone in the middle, and then that more olive tone that is on the left. So really 5 incredible, rare exotics. These are chrysoberyl stones. They have a great durability, by the way, just something we don't touch on very often because we don't have these all the time. So great durability, 8.5 in the Mohs scale. You've got an entire wheel of chrysoberyl here in cat's eyes, and we're going to blow them out. Yay! We get to do something kind of crazy here for you. These have all been on the air before, so I know this is not the news section of the show. This is where, yes, they've been here, we've seen them, they're lovely, but they were also either $49.99 or more. So now we get to take them down, and of course we have 5. So yes, it was it's a quintet, I think is what we call it, right? Yeah, there's 5 of them. So we've got a very special wheel. Of course, all you're gonna do here is pick your favorite. And whether that is the brighter, whether it is the darker, whether you see, there's a little bit of difference here. They're all going to be, all of them are in platinum except for the yellow gold. So the yellow gold, of course, you know platinum doesn't come in yellow. So you knew that one wasn't platinum, but the rest are. So platinum or yellow gold, you decide. But these are really, really rare. Chrysoberyl is that same umbrella family that alexandrites belong to. So if you're talking about chrysoberyl, if it's blue, if it's got that blue-green color that changes color, that's the color changing chrysoberyl. It's alexandrite. There's regular chrysoberyl, which is basically that color, but just without the cat's eye chatoyancy, which is that beautiful kind of line you see running vertically through the stone. And then there's, of course, the cat's eye chrysoberyl. So a phenomenon stone giving you the look, which is always going to be in some semblance of green. Love that you have choices here, and we're going to blow them out. So there's a few pieces, and this is something I worked really hard on the last couple of days because there are a few pieces that didn't make it to the sell it or melt it, okay? We just didn't have time, and we couldn't, it was not enough to make another show, 3-hour segment, but we had a few pieces left over. I gathered all of our cat's eyes chrysoberyls together to continue a sale and a blowout on something that you would not see blown out in price because it's really, really rare. And now we get to bring that to you at an extremely important value that is not going to cost you $49.99. So this is that perfect moment to try one of these stones. If you thought about getting one, this is the way to do it. Take a look. It's not going to be $4,999. You just tell me which one you like. Is it the 3 stone in the back and the wideband? Remember, everything is platinum except this one. That would be the only one there that's in the gold, and that means you can actually change the gold color. The rest are in platinum, so they'll stay that way. And we need to know which one you like. And I'm going to go under cost. So if you are a reseller, a jeweler, maybe you're going, yeah, I'm struggling to make jewelry these days because, right, I know we all are. I'm a jewelry maker too. I've got a business as well. It's a struggle. You get, this is an international type of business. You're trying to bring stones in from all across the world, and now you're paying, 25 times what you used to pay to just bring it in. So it's one of those things where, there are jewelry makers who are probably going to turn to TVON at this point because instead of working your what off to make your own jewelry, you can just shop here and make it for less essentially by just picking up the phone, because that's the kind of pricing we have. And this is not going to be $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000 a piece. And all you do is choose your favorite. So instead of $19.99, we're going even lower. And my question is, which one do you love? And I've got diamond weights and carat weights that of course differ. We can touch on those as you tell us which one is your favorite, or maybe you've got it narrowed down to 2. We'll try them on. We'll give you those graphics. This one, you can see a little smaller stone there with that frame that's more squared off. Love I'm really just drawn to this one here with the halo being so large and the cat's eye being they're all glowing. The cat's eye, the chatoyancy itself is really glowing, and they're not going to be $19.99. So pick your favorite, one of 5, or maybe, it's one of those stones that I think is great to gift because they don't have one already. It's pretty likely they don't already have one of these stones in their collection because it's just so rare. We'll make it even better than $19.99. Welcome into Saturday. We've got blowouts for you. This is a big sale event. And do you know that some of these that were scheduled for that sale, some of them were actually higher than $19.99. The lowest I had was still discounted down to $1,888. Well, that would have been, and you probably remember with the 10% off, that actually the lowest price up there, and it was that one in the middle center, just so you know. I mean, I'm not scared to tell you. That middle center was actually the most affordable when the discount came to pass. That was $1,888, which then you would have taken your 10% off. That would have still been basically $1,699. Here's the deal. They're going lower than that, all 5. Choose your favorite, whichever one you want. They are not going to be even $1,500. And again, they're platinum or gold. There are diamonds that are VS around every single one of them. All you have to do is choose your favorite. And I know that's not an easy task because they're all good looking stones, but they're going to be even better than $15 or $14 or $13.99. Please choose a cat's eye. I know this is new to a lot of people. It's really, really rare. It's distinctive and different. And yet here's your chance to pick it up and go even lower than $13.99. I mean, this is just excitement because when you've got, everyone goes, you know what? I think that, I don't know, I already got what I needed on sale. This is a better sale. It's a better sale than a sale. It really is. It's just incredibly marked down, and they're not 13 or 12 or 11 or $10.99. It's going to be so much better, and they're only going to be $999 a piece. Take your pick, but that is going to be 60 seconds only to get your favorite up there. So whichever one that happens to be, $999 is your price tag. You could not make it for that price. I know we have a manufacturing facility right here on site, so we know what it takes to make pieces like that. And when you've got diamond weights that differ from 55 points here to that halo, that's one of the bigger diamond weights there. You can see that one's going to have 67 points in diamonds. And of course, we touched on that one. This one's got the band with the 3 stones matched up. Carat 07, 30 points in diamonds. We go up here in the front. That's going to bring you 20 points in diamonds, 71 point stone in the round. We go over here to that more olive tone. That's a lot of platinum in that one. It's a carat 88 with 45 points in diamonds. So we have 25 seconds left. We can leave those here. But again, it's really important because at this point, that's like a donation. That's like, here, we're donating jewelry to the jewelry lovers of the world today. And it really is, you're paying for, I don't even, there's not one single aspect of that piece on any 5 that you're paying for, because you'd pay more for the platinum and the band itself, or the metal, because there's 14 karat up there. You'd pay more for the diamonds, and you'd certainly pay more for the stone individually. So to get all 3 in a finished piece for $9.99, pretty spectacular. Let me know, Tim, if you have any favors. Yeah. The one in the back? Okay, so the triple stone, you got it. That one's going to be 1128060. Here's what it looks like on the hand, just so we can get a little, size reference. It's a big piece, no doubt. And what a neat piece to have 3 stones matched up like this, where it's 3 rounds matched up. And there are big diamonds, too. That one's in the platinum. That one's going to give you a total of a carat 07, 30 points in diamonds as well. So that's a really cool style, and that one is gone. Congratulations. And it does have, let me just show you up close there. Look at that. So each one, it's all about looking at the angle there specifically. They all have that really strong centered chatoyancy, and then there's got some great texture to that band as well. So that's 8060. That one's spoken for. Now we can move that 14 karat yellow gold, which you can change, by the way. That's probably the most neon of the bunch, is the most yellowy neon. If you like a little bit more kind of a bright, kind of a minty green yellow, I would go here. This one very much also very true to the classic color of cat's eye, and then more of that olive green with a little blue tone where the cat's eye hits. So that's a special way to go as well. They're $9.99. We are already just 25 minutes away from our second hour of the day. So going quickly here, we want to make sure that we have something for everybody, and treat yourself to a cat's eye. Which one do you like, Jason? Excuse me. The right side. I do too. That one's going to be a smaller size right now, so I'm just going to put on my pinky for you. It's item number 11266831. Take a look at that. Wow, that still just, it gets me every time. Huge diamonds individually, 67 points overall, and a carat 55 on that round cat's eye. And you see how it's very like blue-white as far as the glow of that cat's eye. So that one's gone. 6831. Now we have 3 remaining. And there they are, and I'll even them out for you. That one's platinum, that one's a wide, this one's very heavy over here. And then we've got our 14 karat gold in the back, which you can change the gold color. So if you like what you're seeing in the white metal, you have the choice of white gold or rose gold. Did you get that one? Thank you. All right, so well done. All right, good picks. And then we will move right along. That's our big discount wheel there. So $9.99, very special there. I mean, really just remarkable discounting on those. Then we've got this stunning green zircon. You've got to see it. It's brand new as well. And I hope you don't think when I say brand new that that's a dirty word or anything, because it's really nice to have some brand new after months and months of just kind of seeing the same old, same old. It's nice to see brand new, but just rest assured we are still discounting. That's my green zircon coming up. So we'll see that. Very rare in the heart shape. And I'm still, you know, we can't just like flip on a dime. You can't just start charging normal prices. We don't do that. That's, you got to transition out of that sale. So I'm making everything, you see it right there. You know, I mean, I told you point blank, the lowest price would have been $18.88 on the sale. Yes. The which one? Oh, okay, and you don't have to leave it that way, just so they know. They can do white gold, but it's item number 6276, and I'll try that on. So that's a carat 73, and that's, yeah. This one? Sure thing. We can show it to you. Carla? Carla wanted to see this ring? Okay, you got it. So that one's gone, and that's our carat 73 with 55 points in diamonds. 2 platinum pieces remain. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Carla, we got the big yellow diamond. I hope she just recently win the lottery and is looking for a biggest one we got. I mean, I seriously don't have a 7 carat diamond ring. except for this one. And 3 carats of that is the yellow. It is fantastic. So it's not exactly inexpensive. This is not our typical. We usually do a lot of like 1 carat yellow diamonds with a carat in diamonds. This is not a 1 carat, it's a 3 carat plus. And it's not a 1 carat white diamond weight, it's 360 of white diamonds. So it's not, and I try on jewelry every day of my life, like hundreds and hundreds of pieces, and it's not often I get to wear something this high end. It is item number 1127677. And thank you very much for admiring it and saying, show me more, tell me more. Here it is, 1127677 is our 301. We had 2 of those cat's eyes still left, although they're verifying as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if all 5 of those find their home. Still have that wide yellow diamond band if you want to get a lot of smaller yellow diamonds together, but this is the ultimate. It's 18 karat solid gold. First of all, we went 75% pure on that one. Plus, you get a 301 cushion cut VS. That's still a VS stone. It's very neon in its own right. It's got that. I mean, this one I get lost in. I want everyone to do me a favor. If you're looking at your screen, whether that be TV or tablet or computer or phone, is that everything? Does that cover all the devices these days that we can watch? I think so. If you are looking at that stone, I want you to just do me a favor and look right at the core of that center stone. And I want you to tell me, we do a lot of beautiful yellow diamonds. We even do a lot of brilliant cutting. That is probably the most perfect brilliant cut, because you just, if you really focus on just the yellow diamond, you'll see that it's like, it's hard to even for me to describe. It looks almost like it's dimensional glittering, like it's a micronized glitter looking like it's a diamond, but look at that cutting where it just looks like there are layers and layers and layers. It almost looks like it's moving. This is going to be a weird reference, but remember those, anyone ever go on vacation as a kid? They probably still have gift shops at airports and touristy places where you buy those pens, where there was like a liquid inside the pen, and then, you know, in San Francisco it'd be a little trolley car that would move side to side, and, you know, it might be in London, it might be a little, you know, one of those double-decker buses, you know, going under the bridge, right? Something like that. It's like something moves within, and then there's like usually, or like a snow globe, almost like a snow globe where it just has that glitter inside. The holidays, we bring out the snow globes and we, you know, spin them up and they got all that glitter. It reminds me of that, because it's not like you can sit here and count the facets or count the sparkle or count the brilliance. It just looks like it's almost moving inside the stone. It's an inanimate object that looks like it's just alive with brilliance and sparkle and everything. And then it's got 3 carat 60 in white diamonds as well. So 360 in, we've never seen a mountain quite like it. So it's kind of the ultimate. And I know that it's not exactly, you can't, you know, don't leave me because it's a pricey piece. You know, Carla said, just tell me about it, show me. So we're showing it, but it's a piece I'll continue to wear until it goes. And I wouldn't be surprised if that moment is now, because if you know what pieces like this go for, you know that the sky is the limit, especially big natural yellows, which this is. A natural yellow is not going to be, and I wanted to show you the inside, just all that 18 karat gold, really making sure it's wide, deep, comfortable. Look at that band. It's a really substantial band you have. So you can just wear it every single day. Let me try it on here for you as well. Probably what caught your eye in the first place is, whoa, look at that ring. That is a very important ring. It sure is. And we're so proud to bring it to you. And it's less than $300,000, which would be quite a value anywhere. If you're looking at a natural yellow 3 carat 01 natural yellow diamond in a VS quality like that with that color. It's not a light yellow either. It's bright and vibrant. Look at that. It is a bright, perfect yellow. And it's not going to be $300,000. And remember, we can always, you know, help you out. Since this isn't the standard $2,000 piece, you know, it's just a nice time to remind you that, you know, if we can help you out, we don't do like, you know, 18 billion stretch, easy, flexible, whatever pays. But, you know, it's one of those things where it is going to be one of those that is very important to remind you that, you know, if you wanted to break it up against 2 cards, just to make it a little more, you know, attainable and just kind of break it up, pay maybe half of it on one card and half of it on another. So, you know, it just makes it a little easier that way. That's something we can assist you with just right here in-house. It's not a big deal. You don't need to sign up for anything or go get a credit check or anything like that or open up a new credit card account. It's just something that we could provide you to do. We can split that payment. But do you want to split it to $150,000 on each card? Or should we go even lower to make it even more attainable? I think we'll do that. So instead of $300,000, we're going much, much lower than that. It's not $200, and it's not $100, and it's not even $50,000. And I mean this is really important value when there's $661 in diamond weight overall. and it's going to go. And it's the dream piece, isn't it? And it may just be the dream value. It's not 49. I'm trying my best here to make everything, no matter how extraordinary it is, and this, mark my words, is one of our most extraordinary in-house, to make everything as accessible and affordable. That really is our MO. That is our philosophy here. That is really how we stand out from all the rest. There's a lot of places to buy great jewelry, but there aren't any places to buy jewelry at values like this. And we are not asking you to compromise with an SI stone. I'm not giving you a barely there canary yellow. I am giving you bright as can be, gorgeous VS cushion cut square, and it's over 3 carats. And we're not even asking for $30,000. We've just gone from 300 to literally 10% of that, and I will not leave it at 30,000. Going even lower, call me quickly. There is one. You will love this forever. You will hopefully wear it every day. I mean, why not? It's diamonds. They're tough. They can take it, wear it, enjoy it, live in luxury. Because it's a luxury that at 300,000, very few of us can afford. But when it's actually under 30, it makes it a lot more attainable, and that is really what we have made our entire business model. That is what we do. That is our motivation. That is really our whole idea. That's what we bring. And take it from me, I've been in the jewelry business my entire adult life at this point. This is an only fine jewelry, and yellow diamonds like this are getting rarer and rarer and tougher, and the prices are soaring, and this is your chance to own it for less than even $30,000. I'm going to make it better than even $25,000. It is $24,999 for one caller here today, and that will go, because you can't see value like that and have it stay. It's just simple as that. Can't stay here at a value like $24,999. And again, if you want to put 12.5 on one card and 12.5 on another, then let's do that for you. That makes it a little more accessible. So here you have it. I mean, that's the piece you have forever, or you just literally take and resell it. If you're in the business, you're just taking it and reselling it at the JCK show next week. I mean, that's also an option, you know, and making a healthy profit overnight. That's okay too. It's whatever you want to do, but that is the ultimate yellow diamond ring. Like, out of all that we have, it's right there. And then we're going to move right along because we have about 14 minutes left. And Jason, what'd you pick up over there? Oh, good. Who got that one? Oh, really? A new register? Well, I'm glad I asked. Who was it? Gregory. And Gregory's from where? Nevada. Hey, Gregory in Nevada. He's not in Las Vegas, is he? Well, you just registered him. That's a real city, by the way. Like, there are people that live in Las Vegas. Like, that's their address, right? My mom does, yeah. Yeah, it's not just the Strip either. There's like other places out there, you know. Not many other places, but there are other places. I like Blue Diamond. Reno's nice, yeah. All right, here we go. And then, of course, all the outskirts of Las Vegas. Yeah, all right, let's see. Do you have this one, Tim, or did you have a question for me? I saw something. Okay, good. All right, let's move on. We've got, so Carla, that's again, a little extra detail about your yellow diamond there. Here we go with our green zircon heart shape. Have to show this one to you. Brand new. Ooh, it looks like Demantoid, doesn't it? It reminds me so much of this huge Russian Demantoid we once had. There was a 391. This is actually a 4-carat. It's a 402 green zircon. I have a thing with green zircons. Like, I know it's rare, and I can always respect a stone. I've spent my whole life educating myself on gemstones, and it's an everyday thing because you have to keep up with the industry. It's always changing. But here's a stone that goes back 4.4 billion years. It's the one that's known to date the Earth, and we've got 8219. And yet my beef with green zircons is simply this. Most of the time, a green zircon is not on my list of top favorites because the green color itself is typically just too dark, really dark, usually really, really, really overly saturated. And we can still appreciate them for what they are. We can still, you know, admire them and respect them for their rarity, but they don't give necessarily a lot of life or a lot of wow. This stone, I would say, does exactly the opposite. It's the 402 heart shape. And it's got a double halo in diamonds and diamonds down the side, and that's a carat 35 in diamonds, and it's all done in 14-carat white gold. And it really does. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Demantoids, either from Russia or Namibia, but we've had a couple here in those really, really, really big sizes, and they're not inexpensive. This zircon is so good that it's managing to look like one of the most highly dispersive stones in the world. And that's what I'm admiring about this one. Then, of course, we can't bury the lead. It is the heart shape, which is so unique as well. So that's going to be our 402. I've got a brand new piece here. Should be $79.99. Of course it should. It's a 4-carat zircon. But we're going to do so much better. I mean, you guys see our blues are that price. You know that. We're going to do better than even $79. And by the way, that's even more rare than the blues. The greens really are, especially in that brighter color like this is. And we'll make it so much more affordable. I know. It really is. So, okay, Kirsten said too that this is good to know, that if anybody gets that yellow diamond, whoever does get it is going to be the automatic Guardian of the Galaxy. I like that. I like that. I'm not sure. I think that's a movie franchise. I'm not familiar with it. I'm not good with movies, but yeah, I'm more of a sports girl. But yeah, that's I like that sound. Yes, it feels very powerful. That ring feels like it has superpowers and like it could take you to another dimension. And you know, jewelry can do that. So. Yay on the yellow diamond. I can't wait to see who gets it. We've got our $79.99 zircon here. I'm going to try it on for you. And we are going to make this one very, very affordable. Here it is on the hand. So there you can see that pop of green that you're getting all the way through. Not going to be $79. Look at that. It's perfectly defined. It's not like a pear shape trying to be. Look at the power there. Okay. Let's make it even better than even $79. I was going to go halvesies. We could go $4,000. Let's make it even lower than that. $2,999. And maybe you admired that $391. We had in the Namibian Demantoid, or maybe you thought about that 4-carat Russian we had, but just couldn't do the 90 grand price tag. Here you go, $29.99. Get you the green zircon that's rare as well and acting like it because it's got that beautiful, beautiful brilliance. It's not too dark. It's still bright. It's got open color to it. Very clean. And there it is. And that's a beautiful heart shape. So the sentiment there is lovely, isn't it? So that's going to be our last call, $29.99. Of course, it's brand new right now. So we're thrilled to bring that to you. Thank you so, so much. And that's going to be it. So, and thanks, Brenda. Hi, guys. I'm checking in with some emails. And thank you to Vicky. Vicky emailed me earlier. Thank you so much, Vicky. So Vicky J, I got your email, and of course, give you more details on that. And then, hey, Brenda, thank you so much. I know I do actually have, I have one panther piece today. So yes, everyone's really like stoked about the leopard, I guess. Okay, I do have a panther piece. So yes, we will. We'll show that to you. Wonderful. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, hey, Neil. Hey, Paula. Oh, you guys are so sweet. All right, so $29.99, that zircon. Are we leaving that here? All right, that's okay. Don't leave the love behind. Take the love. Accept the love. Take it. You know, that's really a nice piece. Speaking of Demantoids, though, see, we manifest things here. I was talking about Demantoids, and you're probably thinking, okay, somebody out there saying, yeah, I think I'd rather have a Demantoid. Okay. How about a Demantoid and diamond pendant? In this beautiful elongated pendant style with diamonds as well, mixed in. This is going to be 1125957, 18-carat solid gold. Look at that. 17 points in your Russian Demantoids. Big diamonds as well, 27 points in the diamonds. They're actually going to be, of course, 5 and 5. So 10 great stones there all together. Look at that. And that's what we're talking about, those screaming bright neons of really stunning Russian Demantoids. It's going to be on a chain that's coming with it that you can take off if you want or leave on if you want, but it's going to be an adjustable chain. You've got a couple of different links there to consider, and that's also going to be an 18-karat gold. So you've got two different links there. Let me show you what this looks like from a distance so you can see the size. Got a great size to it. I like that mirror finishing in that 18-karat white gold. It's a nice contrast to the it's sparkle and shine. You get them both. The diamonds and the Demantoids, they're doing their thing, and their bargain, they're holding up their end of the bargain, which is sparkle. The shine of the mirror finished 18-karat gold is lovely. It's 1 1/4 inch top to bottom, and we'll show it on the neckline for you because that's probably the best way to see how it's going to look there on your neckline. So here's what we'll do, and it comes with that chain, which is either 15 or 16 inches. Probably 16, 15 or 16, we'll go with it. And here we go. And you can always take it off. You want to put a diamonds by the yard with it, great. That would work well as, you know, something is an option. But here's what we've got for price tag. It's under $1,000. Let's blow it out. Back to the wheel we'll go here, show you what we can do on a really cool piece that's going to make it very, very affordable. How about this one? What do you think? That's stunning. And we'll make it better than $9.99, better than $8.88, better. It's one of the rarest stones in the world, and we'll take it down below $777. So again, here are those fabulous values. I know a lot of people going, I don't know, maybe I missed the boat on the sale. Not really. Look what we're doing. I've got a $9.99 piece, which could have been $8.99, and now we're lower. And you know what, to that end, let me take it even lower for you at $699 if you'd like to get it. $699, that's it. That is all. One caller takes it with the chain, by the way. So you get the pendant, you get the chain, you get it all. It is a really special look, and that is $699. So let's get that one at home because I don't have anything more affordable than that. Already had our pearl earrings go out the door earlier. Don't forget the bamboo hoops are still here. The coral drop earrings are still here. The big yellow diamond is still here, the 3-carat that I'm wearing, but also we have the band with the 3 carats of multiple round stones. That's here too. So there are options, fabulous ways to go to get you special pieces. All right, $699, and then I do have another zircon. So let's say you don't do hearts. I don't do hearts. Love, love, but don't do hearts. So here's what I will offer you. If you want a bright, equally as stunning green zircon, but in a radiant cut, gotcha. There it is. Item number 1119853. So now we have the heart shape, or this is my 2, and this one actually is a little bit larger than the heart shape. This one's our, remember that was the 4-carat 02. This is the 422. So you get 20 points extra there in that fabulous look. Isn't that gorgeous? It's our 422. It's got 76 points in diamonds, and it's supposed to be $49.99. Let's change it up. This is in yellow gold. It stays in yellow gold. Okay, so we do have some gold restrictions, but usually designers know what they're doing. They know what works best. They know it looks great. Here's what that zircon looks like up close, just as bright as the heart shape, which you, again, everything I mentioned there still applies. We're so excited this is here for you, but it's got to go lower than $49, doesn't it? I think so. Now, if you're more comfortable paying higher prices, let us know because I can tell you where to go, okay? If we need a little guidance on, you know, I can tell you where to go on the dial, flip up or down. You can find where you can pay higher prices if you're more comfortable doing that for fine jewelry. Honestly, it is that value to take advantage of. These are exotics. These are not even go to your, not like your basic store. Green zircons are not readily available in the retail world. It really takes a specialty store or a collector, or usually they're in auction houses, things like that. That's where you're going to be best guided to finding green zircons like this. Tougher to do that here. We're bringing you great rare stones every day. It's what we do. It's what we live to do. It's what we believe in. Here's how we're going to make this one happen for you. It's not $49.99. It's going to be only $1,999 only. So a big old value in the yellow gold. You just get to decide here what size you need. And actually, let's make it even better. Let's go even lower. How about $1,888? You guys, I can't see. Thank you. I know you guys are chatting on. I can't see the Facebook stuff, so I can't see all that. But again, thank you all for joining us. I can see, yeah, I can see y'all are in conversation there. So thank you. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I just can't see that stuff. But here we are at $1,888 on the green zircon. Thank you very much. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got a big top of the hour coming up, and in just moments, I haven't even shown this to you yet. Remember, I told you at the beginning there is an 8-carat Tanzanite. There it is. Oh, everything is right with the world now. Everything is right. Look at that stone. It's a round. It's an 8-carat. Look at that. Big old diamonds. Like, remember I said there's going to be a stone that's just really all about the stone. But then do you believe there's a full carat in diamonds in that mounting? Still have the big diamond weight there in that mounting. Still do. Still delivering the diamonds. By the way, that Demantoid, it's still here. The Demantoid necklace for $699. I mean, something going on out there. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure. What am I missing out on? There it is. That one is $699. This ring is $1888. The heart shape is only $29.99. Wow. And let's try this on really quickly here so you can see what that's all about. Green zircons, they're just fascinating, aren't they? It's like an emerald, but more rare, especially when you get that bright color. Love the double refraction. It is a zircon after all, so it has to give us that double refraction, and that one should be gone. Well, I'll show you a couple pieces here. Tell me if anything catches your eye. Let me just walk you through the whole show, okay? I'm going to ask you what you like. We have a Brazilian Tourmaline. That's a Paraíba Tourmaline in quartz in a designer mounting. I have a yellow sapphire in a wide band. Now, I'm going to ask you to call me and tell me if anything here kind of interests you, if it catches your eye, if you want to know more about it. I have the most beautiful new sapphire. So that's our yellow sapphire. That's one of 2 yellow sapphires. Now, I really like this trillion because I'm a sucker for a trillion. I don't know. I grew up in the She-Ra era. So, you know, that's my kind of superhero. So it looks like something she would wear is that trillion cut yellow there. So that's another yellow sapphire, very diamond-like, isn't it? And then I also have, well, I have this brooch. You can wear it as a pendant or as a brooch. Look at that. It's sapphires that go from white to pink to hot pink to red pink fuchsia. It's got big old diamonds. That's onyx that you're seeing is that darker color that's carved onyx. And then you've got the bicolor that's a brooch or pendant. So let me show it on the hand here so you can get an idea. It's not exactly small. It's big. So there it is. That's the brooch that we had. That's a new designer piece with pink sapphires, diamonds, onyx, and the fancy tourmaline that is bicolor. I have Mandarin garnet earrings. I'm just going to show you everything I got today. And you tell me. And that way, if you've got other things to do, you can go be on your way. If you like anything, you can call me and tell me what you like, and we can go ahead and present it for you. How does that sound? Different kind of way to do it. So you let me know. We've got the Mandarin garnet cushion cut squares here with that really pretty halo in the baguettes. Those are lovely. And I can promise you this, if you like something, I'm going to discount it. I'm going to discount it because you got to move some jewelry. So that's kind of the way it goes. So those are the Mandarin earrings, not to be outdone. Who likes those Brazilian new finds we have? Woo-wee! You might need to look at your screen right now. Look at that. Look at that. There's a match pair. I put one way and one the other because you see the baguettes. I might stop myself right now. Let's just stop there. Stop the show. 112-8107. Okay, I'm not allowed to stop the show. We got to go 3 hours no matter what. And people say the show must go on. They have no idea unless they've done home shopping here at TVON. That's the show must go on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Through, ceilings leaking, lights turning up. We got to do the show. The show must go on. Here's our stunning. I don't know where they're from. I actually don't know. Doesn't say. They look like the Brazilian stones. It doesn't say. You know what it says, Tony? I know there's a new system that everyone's getting adapted to. I don't think it's real specific yet. It says mint tourmaline. So I'm going to tell you what I've had lately has been the Brazilian new finds. I can't say that because I don't have it listed here. I know that they're mint tourmalines. They certainly have that Paraíba blue-green, and they are $451 in cushion cuts. Okay, it's bugging me. I got to put them the same way. It's bothering me. Too type A for that. You're obviously going to decide how you want to wear them. So you get to decide when you want the baguettes on. I like it that way. I think that frame of having the baguettes on the sides like that is perfect. I like them, so I'm just going to show them. We're going to dive right in. We've got the top of the hour here. I can't think of a better way to start the show except to also, for anybody who just tuned in, let you know who's guiding this ship here today, somewhat. I mean, that's a loose term, but hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Lauren. It's nice to have you with us on a Saturday. We're live from Los Angeles. This is a show called TVON. We are just a 3-hour show. We are a live shopping network. All we do is sell the finest jewelry in the world at the best values and even, yes, now. So yes, we've got new pieces, but they're still on sale. I love that. And that's, I think, one of the prettier pieces I've ever shown you. So take a look at the mint tourmalines, cushion cuts, match up. They're minty blue-greens. If you have any of our Brazilian new finds, these will match. No question about it. And suddenly the phone's lit up. So I think we found something that struck a chord. Let me try to make them affordable. They're 88 points in diamonds, and let me know what else out of what we showed, because I got more to show you, and we'll keep doing that. I'll just show you what we have, and then you tell me what you want to see more about. And you don't have to buy it. You just have to, tell me what you like, because it's always kind of tough to gauge who's out there. What do you think, Jason? The trillion yellow diamond-like sapphire? Sure, I will. So they don't like these. Okay. I chose wrong. Do you like them? Who do you have there? Does she have any of our Brazilian new finds? I know these aren't listed as Brazilian new finds, but I think they are. And if she has one, this will match. Because I know some of you scooped them up in recent days. I have been here. They have gone out the door in rings. And this is what they look like from a distance. They're huge. Take a look. That is stunning. I know I've got a price tag you're not going to like. Okay? You're not going to like it. They're $99.99. I know. Well, I can't tell you. That's the truth. They're $99.99. It's right here on my bag. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. They're right there. That's the earring. $99.99. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. Let me show you here first what we need to show. I will not show something without giving the details first. There's a ½ an inch in top to bottom. I'm going to put them on the ear. There's a center post. They're in 14-karat gold. And actually, scratch that. They're 18-karat gold. Wow. So they're 18-karat gold. Let me show them on so we all know what we're dealing with here. Oh, they just got, anyone else seeing more blue now? More blue? Jason, did you tell them it's coming up next? Okay, good. They're like, let that girl do her thing on those tourmalines. She's like having a little, she's having a moment with. I'm having a moment. I'm a Paraíba lover. I'm a collector, and I'll tell you, this would look good with any Paraíba. It really would. They are mint blue-green tourmalines. Let's go back to the wheel now that you've seen the size. Again, centered post, 18-karat gold is the upgrade there. And we're going to, I have to do, but do we have to do better? We have to do better, yes. We have to do better than $99.99. First caller takes him. Tim, do you like him as well? No, okay. Well, We have 2 collars. One's on the earring, one's on something else. We will make these better than even $5,000. You saw it. The bag is right there. I don't write those prices. That's not $49.99. I'll go even lower. I got to keep the sale going no matter what. Here's what I'll do. I'll make them $3,999 done. Done. We're going to show that yellow sapphire trillion coming up next for you. It's going to be 1126966 on the way. I don't think those are long for this world. They are gorgeous. They're gone. Congratulations. Thank you. We found something that is, well, that's just, look at that. Stunning. They're stunning. They're beautiful, and they're matched, and they're cushions. All right, let's get to, who was it? Do you know, Jason, who it was that was asking about this? Hi, Cindy. Let me get my wheel cleaned up here, Cindy. This is a trillion. I thought this might be a better angle at it to see into that stone. It's item number 6966. Thank you so much on those earrings. Enjoy them. And here we are with another new piece that's a 2-carat 55 in that really beautiful Ceylon unheated sapphire. It's in that bright kind of yellow diamond-esque kind of color. And yes, it is. It's a trillion, and it really, the whole mounting emphasizes that. Really does show that off. It's going to be a carat 09 in diamonds. They go side to side, top to bottom there, really fill it on in. And you've got this amazing look. Don't forget about the Russian Demantoid, the 2 big green zircons we had, Heart and Radiant. The yellow diamond I'm wearing, that's the 3-carat. Lots of options here for you today. But this is going to be our fabulous yellow, bright as can be. I mean, look at, we've shown you some great yellow diamonds. They're here. Maybe we're looking for a more affordable way to get that look. And yet, this is going to be plenty affordable. We'll take it on down, just easy peasy, $69.99. Forget about it. You guys just need discounts. I'm right there with you. I'm right there. I understand. Let's make it even better than $69, $59, $49. Let me try it on for you. This is really beautiful. And wait till you see it. So obviously 2 ways to wear it because it has that point. And then if you wanted to add them, and I'm just thinking winter ring, sure, it could add right along this side, or heck, you could add it that side as well if you want to, but it's not going to be $49.99. Or $39 or $29.99 for a, $255 unheated yellow sapphire. When most of the time, sapphires, no matter what color, they almost always get heat treatment. Not this one, didn't need it. And there's the other direction to wear it. It's not even $29.99. Let's blow it out. $2,499 on that one, first caller, and loaded with diamonds at a carat 09 in the diamond weight, all the way from one side to the other. It is so stunning. And there is nothing like a trillion. There really isn't. Cutting plays such an important role in your stone. It's one thing to have a good stone. It's one thing when you have a good stone cut in a beautiful way, and that's what that really is all about. So that one's $24.99. Welcome into the show. Reminder, if we can show you anything that you saw flash, there was another yellow sapphire too in an oval, so that would be a 177 if you want to see the oval instead. There's a huge aqua. We've got the aqua. It's the aqua pendant coming up. I have, in other Tourmaline news, I have this one. Let me show this to you. You want to be awestruck again? Here it is. Apple green, very clean Tourmaline, right there. Stunning, stunning. It is true apple green. And look what it's doing on the wheel. How about that? Casting its color onto the wheel. Not a lot of stones are strong enough to do that. And that's our 13-carat 38. It's item number 1126326. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Glad you're with us. We got about 2 hours left to go today. And if there's anything you want to check out again, maybe it's those bamboo hoops, maybe it's that big yellow diamond band. We're going to keep showing things till they go. That's the yellow diamond band we had earlier as well. That one's actually down to $34.99. So if you like that yellow diamond band, is it too much to just wear all these yellow diamond pieces together? I mean, so far I've got 6 carats in yellow diamonds on my hand, and I'm pretty happy about it, I must say. So, you know what, we'll be wearing those all day, so you can check those out. But we're talking about a 1338 Asher cut green tourmaline with 23 points in diamonds. They call them the Cadillac cut. Okay, that's fine, but you know, not here to get sued, so here's what I'm gonna do. That's what they're calling them. I'm gonna call them, it's a fancy cut. It's kind of like a trillion meets a half moon. They've got a little point to them. They've got that special look, and yeah, we're gonna make that easy. If you like it, it's got this $13,999 price tag. Gonna make it a whole lot more affordable here for you, and we'll send it out right now for only $4,000. $999 only. That's it. On the big Asher cut apple green, one of our truly best of the best there. That's going to be the one to get a hold of. And let's take a look at it on the hand as well so you can see what that is all about. It's a real beautiful piece when it comes to amazing color, but also this is tourmaline. It's supposed to be very highly included, not that stone. That stone just not included at all. When you're that close and can't see an inclusion, it's safe to say there are none that are significant in that ring. So $49.99 if you'd like that one. Let's talk about, since, you know, I didn't get any other feedback about my other rings here, we do have that yellow sapphire here that's new in that style. This was the Brazilian, yeah, it's the Brazilian tourmaline, that Brazilian Paraíba in quartz. We have the Mandarin earrings, the Tanzanite drops, haven't showed those yet. I do also have this one. This is a Paraíba. It's a 142 Paraíba in that oval. That's pretty. So that's going to be nicely discounted for you with all the baguettes around it. Nothing but baguettes in that one, all tapered to make that classic halo all the way around. And then you got to call me on that yellow diamond, because that yellow diamond ring should not stay here. That's the new one today. It's 3 carats 02 in the yellow diamonds. It was item number 8273. So for those of you that just tuned in, something you missed from hour number 1 that is new and fabulous in every way. 302 in solid diamonds, and that's going to be in yellow gold, and it is 14 karat yellow gold. And that one's here for just $34.99 for all that consistent yellow diamond material. Don't forget about the bamboo hoops we had earlier as well. The big Tanzanite. I've got a very special story to share with you on this 828. So we'll talk about that when we get there. Plus there's a Mandarin, a carat 40 Mandarin garnet, signature style. But you know, I talked about the big 3. We have, that applies not just here, but everywhere in the jewelry world. There are what's considered the big 3 in gems. And it's going to be always ruby, sapphire, and what's the other one? You all know, you should know. It's also going to be, wow, that's a pretty stone, isn't it? Wait till you see these all in detail. And then, of course, the other is emerald. And there are 3 designer styles. We did not make these. They're extra, extra, extra high-end. They're designer pieces that all had, I'm going to tell you right now, $72,000 or more in designer retail for those very rings. And it's your choice of, they're all very different, but we wanted to do a little couture big 3 for you. Stones that we've all heard of, stones we all know. I bring you stones all the time that nobody's heard of. And now we're bringing you stones we know and have heard of, but they're of the highest quality level. That's a ruby out of Burma. Here's our sapphire that is just really just one shade, maybe darker than a cornflower. And then we have the emerald wraparound bypass leaf design with the big important diamonds and that really stunning, stunning emerald. Call me quickly. They're one of a kinds each. They're never going to stick around. They are all going to be the same discounted price. Again, for everybody who says, I guess the discounts are over. Oh, heck no. Going extra, 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 extremely low on every one of those rings. All you have to do is call me and do it quickly, because otherwise they're going to be gone. And it's your choice. Now, they're all going to stay in the gold color they're in, which we feel is appropriate for the looks, the designs, the diamonds as well. I mean, my goodness, you've got this huge, almost like arc of baguettes that are happening around your rubies. The sapphires, actually, if you look, it's actually going to be a concave design where the baguettes kind of taper in a bit, and then you've got all the fabulous rounds around that. See how they burnished those? I've actually never had this ring on the air before, the sapphire. It's actually where they burnish the diamonds on the outside. They have the baguettes turning into the inside center. And look at that, isn't that great? And then we've got this design, which has the big diamonds here and then the pave around it and the leaf design. Gorgeous emerald. They're all the same price, 18 karat gold on 2. So this one's 18 karat gold with the ruby. The emerald is also 18 karat white gold. And this is platinum over here. Yes. Thank you. Russian Demantoid necklace is sold as well. Enjoy. Thank you. And now we're ready to go. Which one's your favorite? I promise you they're going to be affordable, more so than you would ever imagine. And the emeralds is a 94 pointer that looks bigger. It's a carat 42 on the ruby Roval. The sapphire is also a 190 blue sapphire. Oh my goodness, you're going to love these. You're going to love them. Just let me know which one is your favorite. We're going to help you out here. And to think that they were here, I kid you not, $99.99 on the sales show. Now, here's the problem. You would have saved $1,000, and you're probably thinking, so I can't buy it. I can't buy it. I would have saved an extra 10%. You would, and you would have paid $8,999. Now we get to go lower. And I really mean it when I say we've still got pieces to move out the door. We still have pieces to discount. We still have pieces that need to get a home here today. So this cannot be, and in order to do that, we can't make them $89.99. They've got to be lower. They've got to be discounted. This is how we do it. You're not even spending $49.99 for any one of these three. They stay in the gold color they're in. They're going to be sized for you expertly by our designers here to make sure they arrive ready to wear, and they're going to be more affordable than $49 or $39 or even $29. Say the word, which one do you like? They're going to go. They're not even $29.99. This is major. Those are the pieces you spend tens of thousands of dollars for anywhere on planet Earth, just not here. And so forgive me, oh, jewelry gods above, for making fine jewelry too cheap today, but that's just what I got to do. And instead of $29, oh yeah, I'm going to go lower. This is why, I'm giving you the incentive here. Dial in quickly. There will be more than one caller, and right now there are more than one caller probably on each and every one of them. You just let me know which one you love. They're not going to stay here. They're not even $29. Come on in. It's everything I can do here to keep my cool when I'm giving away jewelry like this. I've been doing this a long time. So, you know, jewelry giveaways are something I do every day. But this is a next level kind of opportunity today that if you're missing, you're missing. You know, if you're missing out, you're missing out. That's all I can say. Do not have the miss out moment. Yes. The back of which? Blue, Sapphire, you got it. There's the back. Hey, Myra. Hi. How's Florida today? I bet it's gorgeous down there. I bet it's gorgeous. And then let me show it on. That's the inside of the Sapphire. That one is in platinum. Take a look. There's the Sapphire. Whoa, that's a heavy ring. Look how wide that band is and how it kind of bows out a little bit. Again, tapers down in the middle. So those baguettes are set concave. Let's make it even better than $29. I think they can go. Yeah, I think they're going to go. What if I tell you I'm taking them lower in price? Please don't hate me. Please don't think they're any lesser quality than they are. Please, it's just what I got to do. I have got to commit to keeping the sale going. It's just what I do. We're very busy on the phone lines. We have backed up calls right now, so bear with us if you're waiting to get through to an operator. They're not going to be $29. I need you to take these, and you'll be so happy you did. They are really, really, really special stones, and they should never be this price. You know that, I know that, we all get it. It's gonna be even better than even 29 or 28 or 27. I'm just gonna keep on going. We gotta move jewelry and we have an hour and 45 to move a lot of jewelry, so get ready. It's gonna be that wild day that you just cannot. Cancel your Saturday plans, guys, cancel them. Cancel them. Be with me until 1 o'clock Pacific because you're not gonna wanna miss this show. But I am not gonna ask for $27.77. Shall we keep going? Operators, yell out which one you want, please, because I'm going to have more than one shopper on each ring. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Hello, welcome TVON shoppers. This is our blue light special. I mean, I feel like this is bringing back my kid days when, you know, they would make announcements at those big box stores, you know, come check out the clothing department. We have a special going on t-shirts. Here we are, right? Do you remember that? They'd have specials and all that. Anyway, we need to bring back the PA announcer in stores. But there are no stores anymore, so I guess not. Never mind. All right, let's see. I'm nostalgic. I'm longing for a simpler time. That's for sure. That's when you know you're getting old. I find myself longing for a simpler time. Anybody want anything up there? Do we need to go lower? What? What are you waiting for? You're looking at me like what? I need to go lower? $26.99? Go ahead. Okay. All right, let's give them 60 seconds. Blue Sapphire's verifying, Emerald's verifying. You got the Ruby's verifying. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to go even lower. They don't need to go lower. Don't start the clock yet. Tony, they want me to go extra low, low. Like they want me to go low, low, extra. Like activate extra mode. Okay, you got it. I'll make them $2,599 done. Sorry, guys, the voice is so weak on Saturday mornings. It's really weak. I'm sorry. It does. It feels less than stellar. Here's the ruby on the hand. Take a look. Hopefully it'll be all good by tomorrow. Take a look at that. Is that what it was, Tracy? I can't remember. I can't remember. It was a lot of years ago. It was an ancient time when I was a child. Is that what it used to be? I remember we had a place here called, oh shoot, maybe I don't remember the name of it. What was it called? Where they used to make announcements. It wasn't that one. There was another place. It started with an F. What was it called? Anyway, they're here at $25.99. Yeah, that's right. Blue light specials. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. $25.99. Hey, how's Myra doing? Everything good in Florida today? She doing great? Aw. It's hot there? Here too. Is it hotter there than here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're supposed to cool off. Yesterday was like 100. What's that? Oh yeah, the humid. Yeah, we don't get the humid. Yeah. You got it. Here's the ruby inside. Ooh, that was finished. Look at that. Clarity of that ruby showing through the backside. I love that. Then it's got that super clean blue red of Burma. It's got all the tapered baguettes. They look like arcs of diamonds in 3 different rows. That is just a cool ring. You know what I would do even? That's just me. I'm the crazy kooky one. I would put something, I would put like a little round or oval next to it. I'd use it as ring guard and have this side, the lower side, be like up next to something a little simple, yes, like maybe a simpler ring next to it, but I think that'd look cool. All right, so $25.99. Are we leaving them here? We're leaving them here. Okay, so can't give it away. Well, that's okay too. It's just, again, got to find the right piece. I say never buy something just because it's cheap. And so again, you got to love it, but look how beautiful that emerald is. That's a 94 pointer. It's all 18 karat gold. It's got those really big individual diamonds. There's 74 points there. So that's a special piece. It just glides onto the hand too. If you want a great finishing, that one's beautifully done. And then of course our ruby and our platinum in the sapphire together. Happy jewelry shopping Saturday, everybody. Thanks for being with us. No, it was me, Tracy, not you. I'm the ancient one. I would never be rude like that, Tracy. I would never call someone ancient except myself. Very self-deprecating at times. And I just had a fairly big birthday about, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm feeling very nostalgic. I was reminiscing the other day. I was having a weird flashback. I was thinking about my high school, probably because everyone's graduating. And I've got all my friends' kids are graduating high school. And so I was thinking about my high school graduation, and I was thinking about the speech I gave because I heard the song and I used some lyrics from a song, and I heard that song the other day from the late 90s, and it was taking me back to my graduation speech I gave. But anyway, so I've been very nostalgic of late. So that's what happens, I think, as you get older, right? So yes, yeah, it's true. All right, let's move on. So we've got a beautiful Mandarin coming up. We've got that big Tanzanite. Are we going to leave those here? Yes, we are. I'll keep them. I'll melt them, whatever we got to do. Let's show you. I also have something interesting here that's got a pendant that feels a little bit like that ruby piece. Look at this. Yeah, she's always, yep, she's just really, look at that. That's a great piece. I mean, it's kind of modern, feels like got a little tension set to the ruby. It's going to be that great pendant here where you've got the bail. It's going to give you, I'm going to throw in the chain, sure enough, so you have the right piece. You need the right pieces. You need the right ways to wear your pieces of jewelry. It's 1128-014. It's new. It's platinum. It's a 58-point ruby. It's got 50 points in diamonds as well. And then it's got this whole overlay design. Everything is overlapping over the diamonds. And it's 1128-014. Let's take a look at it from a distance so you can see. It comes with a 16-inch chain. So, if you don't like 16 inches, well, please don't, feel like the piece is not for you. You probably have a chain at home you love or a diamonds by the yard that you can use with it just the same. So it's our pear shape and it looks good, and it's in platinum too. So the chain's going to be lovely, 16-inch with the spring ring. It does have that little bit of adjustability if you want to make it a little shorter, and then it's going to look like this on the neckline. So it's got that really pretty glow about it. You can see even from a distance how that ruby is glowing the way it is and just how precious that looks. And I love this overlay with this almost like wishbone design. That's actually what's setting your ruby. So it's really pretty the way that's done. And we'll go ahead and show it up close to you as well so you can see all that amazing look. Actually, let me get you a length measurement really quickly too so we can see that. And then you've got, yes, look at this. This is a really cool design, isn't it? About 1 inch, but 7/8 to be exact. And then we'll show it up close for you. And then we're going to be on our way. We've only got an hour and 40 minutes to go. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or request, or maybe something I flashed that you're more interested in than this. But I'll make this one only I don't like $29.99. Let's take it even lower than that. Very first and only caller on this one. We'll do it for $1,900. You know what? Skip that too. Let's keep going. 19, 18, 17, 16. I'll make it $15.99. First caller. And that'll be a one only. How about those Mandarin garnet earrings I flashed earlier? We got those coming up. Unheated yellow sapphire. Don't forget about my yellow diamond, the big old 3-carat. We've got that brooch. I've got ruby pear-shaped earrings. We have another big wheel of discounts. And then I think we need to maybe even run an auction. If I'm going to take a break, I'm going to make sure you can price something so I don't have to. So we'll do that too. So how does that sound? And then we've got that big Mandarin coming up and the Tansy, the 828. There's a story behind this one. We've got a little story time. We're going to, get your cup of tea and get your Afghan and get all snuggled up. And we're going to go ahead and have story time on Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. So we'll do that too. With that ruby pendant got to go. All right, so here is this stunner of a pendant brooch. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here because it is massive and it's really designer. I mean, really just the epitome of what designer jewelry is all about. Let me show it up against this white backdrop. I'm going to get some bigger tweezers here so you can see what this looks like. What do you think? There's a little bit of everything going on. We've got opaque stones, gemstones, diamonds, princess cuts, emerald cuts, rounds, you name it. It's item number 11288028. And I know there's a lot of you going, a brooch? What am I going to do with a brooch? It's a pendant too. It's got bails on both sides, so it's just got the pin unless you want to really, like if you find that you can't live without this piece and want to have it every day, you find a way to wear it by being that accessibility of having a brooch. It's item number 8028. It's platinum and 18-karat gold. So interesting, I really don't see any gold here, but probably just the back. They make it a little more sturdy. So platinum and 18-karat gold. It's a 308 baguette in the Tourmaline that's got two colors. It's a bicolor watermelon tourmaline. It's got the green and the pink, and that's all in one. Then you have 246 in pink sapphires. They're ashers, but they also do the graduated style of color. And then you have 69 points in diamonds, and then onyx we don't have a carat weight on. It's an opaque stone, usually there isn't. So you get a pendant brooch option here. It's got a length that is very impactful, I'll say. Or if you want to just kind of make it kind of casual layman's terms, it's a big honking piece of jewelry, okay? So it's a big honker one. One of those big 3-inch styles we don't usually see. So here we are, beautiful idea. And look, magically I can turn it this way if you would rather. I kind of like that look. I'm digging that whole, like, just, I don't know, having the left side be taller and that pink be over here. And then remember, those are pink sapphires that run all the way through it. So now that you're getting accustomed with the look, let's show it on the neckline so you can see it there. Ooh, can you imagine putting that on a chain, having that be your statement piece of the day? How stunning that is. You know, really framed by a V-neck. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Now let's also show it up close because I want you to see all the details it has because it's a little tough to see everything from a distance away. But there's your onyx, so you see that on the opposite sides. Then you've got those really hot pink sapphires, and they do that whole graduated ombre effect. There's bad ombre and there's good ombre, and that is a good ombre, where it goes from the hot pink to the purple to the lighter pinks to all the way into the light pinks, barely there color. And then you've got the diamonds as well. There's one caller who will take it, pendant or brooch, because there's your pin. The length of the piece from the back is going to be that pin. Then you've got your two bails to wear it however you want. You see those carat weights are actually embossed and hallmarked inside this platinum and 18-karat gold piece, and that is one of the brighter, cleaner bicolors. It's not 50-50, it's more like 70-30 on the pink to the green, respectively, but you can see there how it sits. I love that diagonal. Taking all those linear lines of the sapphires, diamonds, and onyx, and then kind of breaking it up with that beautiful diagonal of that tourmaline, and let's make it better than even, well, $14,999 is not going to do us any favors. So let's take it lower. Let's bring it down. Let's give you the big value you want, you need. You want to feel good about your shopping. You want to feel great about your quality. That's what we can provide, and yet it's not even $4,999. Not for everybody, but if you are a designer lover, if you want a true one-of-a-kind, like nobody else in the world has it, this is it. And it's not $3,999. It's not $2,999. I understand. There's a lot of people that go, I need to have a really big value if I'm going to get these really outstanding pieces. I want to have that value. Maybe it's not your everyday. I mean, it is 3 inches long, so maybe it's not the piece you wear every day. Let's give it a value so you feel great about owning unique jewelry. And it's not even $25. I'll blow it out for $24.99 and welcome to the brand new. That's another brand new, never before seen, gorgeous piece of jewelry that's totally just, this is where you realize jewelry designers are true artists that have these abilities to make things that, you know, a lot of us who maybe are not artistically inclined would not ever think about, but when it's put together beautifully like this is, it really does look amazing. And that is a perfect example, I think. Really just artistic, modern art here, brought to you with an array of rare stones and diamonds. And remember, it is your 69-point white diamond weight. There is no onyx carat weight, so that's extra for free essentially. And then you've got almost 2.5 carats of pink sapphires all ombre there in that one single channel down the middle. So it's great. And then you get the 308 bicolor as well. It's very, very clean, high end. Love to see that. So let's get on to it. We've got another great piece coming up. It's going to be our beautiful bangle. It's going to be white or yellow. This is the only thing I have two of, but not really because it's different colors. And this looks, oh, so designer. It's quattrofoils. It's that style we see out of big designers. I also have a white gold, so there we go. We've covered our bases here for the white and yellow gold lovers alike. And it's item number 112-7690, and it is a bangle you wear that's flexible. When it opens up, you've actually got real ease of putting it on because it's got this really nice kind of magnetic, they're not magnetic, rather, it's not, we don't magnet clasp. Magnet clasps are not really something you see associated with fine jewelry. Typically. This is what I mean is memory wire. There's a memory wire inside that allows you to just expand it. The clasp is in the very center of the back, so when you undo it with the little button, it's going to have that ability to kind of stretch out to just wrap around your wrist perfectly, and then it sits with all these 14 karat gold beads of high polished gold, and then the diamonds, which are those quattrofoils of diamonds, and it's going to be in white or yellow only, and this is what I'll do. There's a $5,000 bangle, and again, this is not something I just say, there it is, $49.99, should be. My job is to move jewelry. I'm less concerned with profit margins and what it's supposed to, I'm more concerned with let's get the jewelry out to you. Let's get it from us to you so you're happy and we're happy, everyone's happy. That makes, you know, mutual happiness, and I love that. So we're not doing $49.99, even though it's right on the bag. You should see that price, you should pay that price, that's how it works. We're doing better. Better than 49, better than 39, better than 29. We're here for value. That's what we need. And if a piece is lovely and yet then it also gets that great price, we're all good. And we're ready to shop a big discount and a big sale and make it even better than even $19.99. So you're not paying that on 14 karat gold, 40 points in diamonds, each and every little floral. It still stacks beautifully. I would get both. You could get the white and the yellow, put them together and wear them all at the same time. Or you can stack them with your other favorite bracelets you have, your tennis bracelets, your bangles, whatever it is. But it's not 19, 18, 17. It's not. We're going even lower. Come on in, everybody. It's bracelet time. And this is when we're exposing the wrists and the arms more because it's now getting to be summertime. And Myra said it's hot and humid and sticky in Florida. It was 105 degrees out here yesterday. We're in California. So this is where, sure enough, and if it's only May and it's 105, I don't know where you're going to find me in August, but probably not here. I can't take 120 degrees in California, but it might be, right? I mean, that's kind of the new way. So here's what I'll do. I mean, point is, we need to really have the arm candy that's going to really just be, I mean, that's how, you know, give you a little extra wow factor, something you wear every day because it's not over the top. A lot of people tell me all the time, you know, Lolo, I don't wear tennis bracelets every day because it's just too much for me. I'm just a casual girl, I have casual lifestyle, leisurely, retired, what have you. I want to wear something just every single day. And I can't give my jewelry up. I can't leave it behind. But I really want something that's wearable. Here it is. And it's $16.99 if you want it. $16.99. Let me pop one on the wrist here for you as well. And it's got, again, just a little button that's practically hidden. You hardly even see it because it's all really boxed into this clasp enclosure. And when you press it down, let me show you here how this is going to work. So let me show you exactly. See how it's a little subtle button? It's still smooth. But then you press it down. Which color? All right, so we're verifying right now in the white gold, and then we have the yellow gold as well. So you can go ahead and let me know if you want to get the yellow, the white. We're going to have it for you. It's for an average size wrist. That means it's going to fit anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch if that's what you wear. So no problem with that. Yeah, I do. I do. So we do, sure enough. So this is where, again, we can help you own something very, very special right here and now and get you a great value on the bracelet. It is so stunning, isn't it? $16.99 and yet so just casually elegant. We'll take a look at it here from a distance just so you can get a kind of feel for this here so you can see how the bead work is so well done. I love these little clovers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 different clovers across the way. So just going to verify that here. Yes, 2, 4, 6, 7 different clovers. They go really around a little more than half of the wrist for you. And that's very, very cool, isn't it? So $16.99, everyday wearable, stackable, layerable, put it on. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's what I'm thinking about too. is I was thinking the same thing. This is how they look side by side here for you. That's really, and then what they do is also, you can imagine if they're kind of like this, you could see how you stagger those little quattrophoils there. So you can stagger them. That's why they would look so good together, because they would kind of nest. And obviously they can move. So if they're further apart or if they're right there together nested, how beautiful that would be. And you guys know that's a motif that we see in some very, very high-end boutiques and stores. It certainly is. So that's going to be one that I really encourage you to think about for our bangle lovers, especially just again on a more casual but still very high-end. Like, you could wear a casual bracelet. It could be a rubber band from your mail. You know what I mean? But that's not what we're looking for either. How do you do? It's like those, you know, those women that look like so effortlessly chic. That's something that's, it's so much easier to just like be over the top. Sometimes that effortless chic like looks like you didn't try, but yet you look so fabulously put together. This is, to me, that bracelet. That's the jewelry form right there, where it's not overdone. It's not like, I'm just gonna pile on all my diamonds I own and go out the house. It's like more like, again, that quiet luxury that we're seeing everybody really talk about right now, that I think is here to stay. Quiet luxury is really that, you know, every day just put together, but really chic, but also effortless. And that's really what this bracelet to me looks like, while still having those designer motifs that I think a few of us can appreciate. Okay, who's that? Indra? Thank you. What a pretty name. My panther piece is here. Got a couple. I've got an emerald here. We've got a beautiful imperial topaz that's very rich. Padparasha as well. Hey, we even have rhodochrosite that's affordable today. But it's rhodochrosite, but it has a friend. It brought a +1. So we'll show you that ring as well. But the bangles, there they are. All right, congratulations. And then let's move along. We have got something more modern here for our blue sapphire lovers. A modern band style. I know you're going to freak out because it's open. It's open. No, it's broken. I wore a dress one time on the air, and it had these really cool like mesh. It was like super couture, and you know, I know better than wear stuff like that, but I did. I wore it on the air, and it was holiday time, and so I wanted to dress up, and it had these mesh cutout details all over the dress, like the arms and the abdomen area, and it was like all mesh cutouts, and it's black, and with mesh cutouts, and someone was very angry that I was wearing a dress that was ripped, and they thought, oh, that poor girl, she can't even buy clothing that's not ripped. And I was like, well, so sometimes artistry is intentional that way. And so it just made me think of this ring where you're going to go, someone's going to say right now, that ring is broken. That ring is not exactly, that's not, nope, someone just, yep, no, it's meant to be that way. And sometimes that's what designer artistry is all about, something a little unexpected. It's 112-7101. They were very upset about it. They were like, poor girl, does she have a home to live in? Does she need some help? She needs, like, what's she wearing? So anyway, just again, 18-karat gold here on this one, no diamonds, just really special. I was like, nope, all good, we're good. Teaches me my lesson. All right, so 148 in a fancy cut trillion. It's actually 3 different sides, so mostly trillions are more even. This is going to be 3 different side links here, and it's going to be our 148 Ceylon fancy cut with no diamonds in that band that is subtly asymmetric. However, if you're worried at all about the size, the fitting, is it going to fly off my hand because it's not a band like all my other bands at home? It's not closed. It won't. It won't do that. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tell us your normal ring size, and it's going to fit like any other ring, but it's going to look even cooler on the hand because then you see the cutout detail. And so this is just really fabulous. So now you're really going to see it. And that's, to me, the best part of it, especially considering the cutout is what mimics the shape of the stone. Kind of looks like maybe like it's transposed, like, oh, the stone used to be here and now it's over here, and it flipped and kind of left that open. And is it flying off my hand? Is it moving? I mean, it's a little large for me, but it's a 6 instead of a 5.5. So, you know, it slides pretty easily, but it's not going to be something that's going to fit any differently because of that cutout detail and the fact it is open. That is intentional. That is supposed to be that way. It is part of the design and really giving just a nice way to show off and really highlight that special cut. Yes? Platinum ruby necklace again? I have the power to do that. I'm going to do it right now. It was 8014, and Victor, who's that for? I'll get their attention here. Jennifer, hi. We have the platinum, ruby, and diamond crossover necklace coming up again. This came with the chain, Jennifer, that's what it looks like. There's the up close, and it still has, I keep polishing it, trying to get that fingerprint off. Might be, yeah, let me see. Did I accomplish it? Much better, yes. Did she, and what colors? Okay. I do. What size? 10, you got it. You got it. By the way, Jason, what color did you get? Okay, good. Just making sure. The yellow gold is gone and the white gold's gone in that bracelet. And then do you want this one, Victor? Thank you. All right, so that one's gone to Jennifer. And then this blue sapphire. And you know what? I only have one out here, Jess, so if you want to pop back there and see if they have anything else. Because I had, wait, was that last night that I brought out the 20 karat or was that Thursday night? All my days this week are kind of running together. Forgive me, I'm usually better than that. But I think it was Thursday night. I had the 20 karat 43, Jess, and I know I have a 15 karat to show her today. So I will do that. And then if she's looking for more diamond weight or less diamond weight, we can kind of go accordingly. But I do have a museum level pendant for you. So we'll show that. And thank you for shopping, Indra. And then here's our 148, beautiful royal blue. Color on that one, let's blow it out. We'll make this one, and it's 18 karat gold, by the way. So just want to make sure we covered that. Nice wide band, a lot of depth to it. You see it's the same with the band all the way around. So again, fabulous look, and we're going to make it $1,888 for a karat 48 Ceylon royal blue. And by the way, the ruby piece is gone, the bangles are gone, the Demantoid is gone. So this is really where it's time to get shopping here because we only have an hour, 20 minutes left to go in our Saturday together. But we're back tomorrow again to do it again. But there's new jewelry tomorrow, so different pieces. But here you go. Let's show what I have first is the 15 karat. I don't know if she likes a lot of diamond weight or more simple diamond weight. So let's start here. This one is admittedly very slim on the diamond weight, doesn't have a lot going on as diamond weight, but really it's about the stone. And that's sometimes how I like it. Just personally, if it's a stone that good and that big and that incredibly precious in museum reserve, and this one is 1126977, this might be a great option. Now I'll show you the version that has more diamond weight that's going to be a 20 karat stone as well. And thank you, there it is. The 2043 has come out to play. That was the other night, so I'll bring that out as well. But if you'd like to go here, this one's much more affordable because it's a 1522 with 11 points in diamonds, and really stunned at how this value is going to work here today because, well, the red flashes are there. You see that all day. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Let me get you familiar with the size, the length, and the beautiful look from on the neckline coming up. But this is actually a door knocker style, so I do want you to see it's going to rotate a little bit. But when you have your favorite chain, like acting like my tweezers are, it's going to stay right upright like it is. And then you've got that beautiful red coming through so well because it's museum reserve. There's a reason this was put aside many years ago as one of our top ones destined for a museum display. Here now at 1 1/8 inch top to bottom, and let me take it on over to the neckline so you can see it there. Wow, now that's a Tanzanite. That's what we want to see. A beautiful color, because now just where I'm standing here is a tad bit darker. So you're really seeing a more, it's just a more, a really nice, friendlier light environment for the blue wings to show you what they actually do. There's no trick here. It's just a matter of these bright lights don't allow you to actually appreciate the beauty and the best of color with this Tanzanite. When you see it in real life, that's why everyone who says when they pick up a blue wing, they get it at home and admire that it is better than it looked on TV, better than it looked on camera. That's a fact with the blue wing Block Ds. So here's where we're gonna go back to the wheel. I wanna get you a great price. It's gonna be under $10,000. It's not even $99.99. And we're going to make, this is our more affordable of the two that I do have. I've got the 20 karat coming up. Let me see if I can kind of dust it off here because it looks like it's got some just again in the air here. Take a look at that. There we go. Much better. It's perfectly beautiful and bright and well polished, and it's actually going to be under $88.88, and this is going to come down to one of those per carat levels where it just leaves everybody scratching their heads. How do they do that? Especially when Tanzanite going forward. I know we've got the big trade show coming up in Vegas this coming week where it's like, okay, we're expecting 5,800, 5,200 a carat on blue block Cs. Actually, very different than what we do here on the best that's ever been mined. And it's not 88 or 79.99. And already, let me point out, at 79.99 on a 1522, that's 525 a carat. There's an elite level, museum level stone. We're not doing 79. I'm blowing it out for $69.99. That is one only, and that means that, of course, you have that down to an incredible value. It's about $450 a carat. Then I do have the 2043, which I'll flash, which is going to bring you more diamond weight, but that's because it's got the halo and a larger stone and 18 karat gold. So we have the same color, whichever one you go to. But if you want the oval with more diamond weight, you can go there. If you want the cushion cut, that's the rectangular cushion with that kind of half moon, semicircle, door knocker style to the diamonds. And then we're going to show you the 20 karat, because the 20 karat is almost 20 and a half. And it's also awesome. And it looks like this. And then we'll be able to probably make the best choice here, I think, right? Depending now by seeing the two together or back to back. Here's 1125388. And this one will be 18 karat gold. So we did upgrade the gold. You get a 20.43, so nearly 20 and a half carats. And then you also have the amazing diamond weight, 76 points in the halo and in the bail. So it's the Balo halo piece, which you've got all diamonds everywhere from the front around your stone, and yet it's an 1 3/8. So yes, it's just going to be a bigger, bolder way to go. And now we're going to make it really easy on this one as well. Nice big bail. It's going to accommodate just like the last one would. It'll accommodate diamonds by the yard and your more standard chains as well that are just like straightforward gold. And then we'll take a look at the length on this one. It is indeed an 1 3/8 there, which is just under 1 1/2 inches. We'll take it on over to the neckline, show you there what it looks like, and it will be, well, how do we do this? On a 2043, this one was just here the other evening. It is $9,999. And you get a choice of which one's it going to be? The big cushion, 1522, or the 2043 that you see there, which obviously, depending on your chain, is going to determine where it sits on the neckline. Woo! I love that. So we're going to go back to the wheel. Let me show them side by side as well, just to show you the consistency of the colors. And that's the 2043. And let me go ahead, and that one needs polishing as well. And then here we go with there's the 15. I'm seeing there's a little bit, because they're different cuts. One's a cushion, one's an oval. And it's really nice to be able to get that saturation level in an oval, I must say. And let me stagger them a bit. You just get a little, it's maybe a little more liveliness to the cushion, just because the facet pattern's a little bit different. All right, Blue Wing Black D lovers, there are your two bigger pendants we have. And let's see if there's any other requests we can get to before the top of the hour arrives. Tim, what you thinking about over there? What would you like to see? I think yellow gold is sold out. It's the only problem. I think that one's already sold out. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we're good? We're good. Okay, okay, double check, but I think yellow gold? Okay, perfect. All right. See, computers are smarter than humans. All right. $99.99 for the oval, $69.99 for the cushion. There's your two choices. Mandarin earrings are here. Mandarin ring is here. Jason, anything you were picking up or need help on? Okay. $302 yellow diamond ring is still here. My 301 and my 302. Two ways to get over 3 carats in yellow diamonds today. And Victor, we can always go right back in. I like to see them back to back to see the comparison. I love the cushion. I mean, it's showing more red. It just is. If under those lights, it's showing that amount of red, that's a great way to go. What's happening with Kim over there? She what? She's ready for it? Is she here with us? All right. Kim from Texas? Okay. Kim from, we'll find out. I've got the 828 coming up. We can do it at the top of the hour, 13 minutes from now. Let's do that. We got a great story about the 828. In California. Where in California is she from? You've never heard of it? Try me. Victor, are you getting the cushion cut? I thought so. All right, we better take that down, okay, because that one's been sold like 2 minutes ago. So that cushion cut is gone. The 2043, from where? Wait, then why'd you pretend like you never heard of it before? Gosh. The new system. We blame everything on the new system, Jess. I've learned that. If I break my toe later this afternoon, I'm blaming the new computer system. I mean, seriously, I say that because I did break my toe yesterday. So if I do the other foot, although I have no feeling in my left foot right now, is that a problem? Is that because there's no mat up here anymore? All right, so coming up, we've got this 828, blame the system, the LBC. You know what I wore when I was a kid growing up? All I wore was a Long Beach hat because it had my initials on it. So I had to wear the, and it was brown and gold, which were my high school colors. So, because we were the Hawks. So yeah, I lived in a Long Beach hat. That's coming up at the top of the hour. That's going to be exciting. A little 828 action in a round. You know we love a round. We love a round. I've got the yellow diamond ring, though. So I'm wearing one of the yellow diamond rings, so that's top of the hour. Kim's waiting for it. She in the LBC. I like it. 112-8273. What's up, Tim? Yes. Okay, so we'll go through that again. Real quick on the bracelet. And I know this is sold, but I want to show you the little button in the back. So this is the bracelet. So it's the very back center of the bracelet has a little button. So what you'll do, and I'm sorry for the fingerprints, but you see it's a little button. You're going to press it down right there, okay? And then it opens up. So when you press that button down, it unlatches the inner clasp, which kind of locks it in place, and then you're going to just put it, it's flexible. So it just opens right on up. So that's how you actually unlock it. So it's really, really cool the way that works, so that the clasp is really hidden when you're wearing it. So that's kind of nice. You don't see the clasp at all. So it just press the button, opens up, and you're good to go. So you pop it right on. Remember, that's that flexible style, so you can stack and layer them as you choose to. Okay, so this is a recap on the 302. It's now the third time that it's been up here today, and want to make sure you get a chance to see it one more time before it goes, because a lot of these pieces start to go by the end of the day. Want to make sure you get first dibs if you're already thinking about it. And then we have that 828 debuting here in a matter of moments. And this will be our 302 all solid natural yellows. And I know that, remember, we're very close here. I mean, let's just address something here, because one of the great things about TV is that you're seeing a much closer angle than you normally would if you were, let's say, even in person, if you were at a store. If you're shopping at a store and you're holding the ring in your hand, you're not going to see it as closely as you hear as you do, which sounds crazy because you're probably somewhere else in the country and you're watching on a television and you're going, how do I see a better view now than I would in person? Well, it's because our cameras get right in there. So I want to show you something here. As we look at the ring, you see there's variations in the colors that are subtle and slight. That disappears. Any variations, that's because they're natural yellows. So there's slightly different shades within. When you see it on the hand, that is not the case, because again, we're giving you a 10 power magnification. You can see the inside of the ring, how it's finished. Here's what it looks like on the hand, this wider style, and there is just consistent, beautiful sparkle. And that's what I wanted to really show you, is that that is a really, really beautiful ring, and so wide across the hand. There's a 3-carat center stone there. You can go ahead and grab that. It's 3 carats in the center. This is the 302 all the way around. So that's really just, I hate to say smaller stones, because yeah, they're smaller than one individual stone, but they're really large, round, brilliant still, all in that 14-carat yellow gold. And that's $34.99, by the way, $34.99. So that is stunning, isn't it? It's just really bright and bold. It's got all those amazing electric colors. I mean, that's the one you wear every day. We all know that there's diamond bands out there aplenty, but it's nice to see the bright yellows brought to life and having those rounds together, and it just really does look good. So that's one I would really seriously consider. I know that I would personally consider it. So seeing a lot of jewelry, I know a lot of us are used to seeing a lot of great jewelry. It's nice to have something that maybe is not what we always see, a little bit different, a little bit beyond the typical norm. So $34.99. Then we've got our 828, but I'm going to show you a couple things before we get there so that we can show you. I've got this really pretty blues. We've shown you a number of blue sapphires, but I want to get one a little bit more affordable for you. And then we have those Mandarin garnet earrings that are here. This one should be gone. Let's see who's taking it. Our big 3 carats plus in the yellow diamonds all across the way. I just like the way they're set up like that. I love the way they're set up. Shared prong design. Look at that. It's stunning. All right, here's the blue sapphire in platinum. New today. It's a wave of platinum. It goes from a double to a single, and then you've got the diamonds, couple of marquise, and some rounds set on either side of a pear-shaped stone. It's item number 7938, and it is a platinum 124 blue sapphire, pear shape and at an angle too, where it feels very sculptural. The design is really done with the stone in mind. That's a carat 24 with 17 points in diamonds. They are bigger individual diamonds, 4 and 2, 4 on the rounds, 2 on the marquise cuts, and it is in platinum, stays in platinum, and we will give you a big old giveaway value. Just a good one, a really, really good one. And it's not going to be $39.99 because I'm changing all the prices. Whatever it says here, I'm going lower by a bunch, just to make sure we can keep the sale going and really bring you the values you'll love, and make sure that everybody still, when they catch, you know, a glimpse of something they've got to have and love, they can take it and have it as their own and really enjoy it forever and ever and ever. And this won't even be $19.99 or $18, $17, $16, or $15.99. Extra low. Like I said, the other blue sapphires I've had have been on the pricier side, including even that trillion specialty cut we had a moment ago without diamonds. Now we're giving you diamonds and big ones, and we'll make it $1,499 instead. So a big moment there for our blue sapphire lovers, and it's only $14.99. And then our top of the hours are $8.28. So we'll get ready for that. I know we're all looking forward to a big round blue wing Block D Museum Reserve. It's on the way. We'll see our 828 with 1 carat in diamonds among 6 stones. Okay, that's our sapphire. Let me try it on for you. And then it stays in platinum on this one. It will stay in the platinum, but we'll size it for you. Take care of that. It'll arrive all perfect, just how you need it, just how you want it. There's what it looks like. And see how that band in platinum actually goes overarching over the whole ring, really completes that one side. Then we tuck those diamonds in to the sides of your pear shape there, and it looks so good. $14.99 only on that one. And like I said, lots of one-of-a-kind jewelry today. So really getting you all the fabulous pieces. I have to show you these Mandarin earrings. They're right up there with the beautiful mint tourmaline earrings we had earlier today that are long gone. Look at this. Cushion cut squares, just like the tourmalines, but in a Mandarin garnet this time around with all tapered baguettes for your halos. Finished beautifully on the inside. There is a subtle difference there. You see, I've got them actually set at different angles. Here's when they are directly matched. So look at that. It's a really good Mandarin, ×2. You've got 2 beautiful stones. The matching could not be more perfect. And that's actually not easy to do. So I always like to point that out because, you know, when you make jewelry, you realize seeing finished pieces are always lovely, but I think a lot of us lose sight. We get jaded to the fact of what it takes to actually make pieces that perfect together so that they can be side by side under magnification like that and be as exquisitely, perfectly matched as they are. That's not easy to do with natural stones. So 1127895 is your item number here. And you've got 3 carats 04 of cushion cuts in square cushion cuts. So they're going to give you a lot of razzle dazzle like a round wood, but you still get that squared off shape because they are indeed square cushions. And we're going to make it really affordable. There's 72 points in diamonds. We have 1 pair. Obviously, a Mandarin garnet is an extremely high-end stone. It's very rare to get. And you got 2 matched. 14 karat solid gold, staying in the white gold. So the only decision you need to make is none, 0. You just get them in white gold, 1 pair, no sizing needed on an earring. We'll show them to you from a distance away. There is that centered post, and then look at the inside. All the inside finish. There's a little floral design. I like to do this. I like to have them angled a bit so you have the point right up top like that. Obviously, you can wear them squared off or angle them a bit if you like a little more overall height to it. So just options, you know, which are just all based on just how you rotate them once they're on the ear. And then here's what they look like as far as size goes, 3/8 of an inch, top to bottom, actually a little bit more than that, just under a 1/2 inch, and then we'll show them to you on as well. So you can see what that's all about. But they're a better price than $8,999, that's for sure. Take a look at them on here so you can see what those are all about, and there they go. And so again, whether you're squaring them off, whether you're setting them at an angle, they're beautifully done. They're really spectacular stones. Of course, Mandarins are usually highly included. They're really usually cloudy and hazy and included and all that. These are not. They're bright and shining and neon and gorgeous. And we're going to make them better than $89.99. Back to the wheel we'll go, show you what we can do here, give you a huge value, and send them on out. Most importantly, Mandarin garnets. We'll have a ring that's going to go with it as well later on today. Only one pair? Blow them out. $2,999 instead. $29.99. Jason, what were you picking up over there? Oh, good. We've got our first requests of the day. And what are they? Specific items? Okay. Oh, I'll have it. So anything that's from yesterday, guys, I have. What is 7610? Can you just help me with like a stone? I don't memorize all these item numbers. Got it. Say no more. Was it the huge one? Yeah, the ring or the pendant? Pendant. Okay, gotcha. All right. I can have that out for you. Who was that for? And you said 7620, right? Okay, I think it was 7620. The platinum pendant with the big opal? Unless it was the ring. No. Oh, the freeform one? Did that sell or not? That's still here? All right, we'll show it. Victoria, you got it. All righty, we got it coming up. So from yesterday, that would be last night, there was an opal, funny, 7610, 7620, both huge opal pendants. What are the odds? Let's take a look at this one. She likes this one. Got it. The freeform with what I always think looks like a little butterfly. I don't know. It's just probably me. It's 112-7610. And that's going to be from last night. Beautiful free form. It's really kind of elongated oval, but you see it's not like a perfect oval. It's free form. We tend to maximize the rough that we can when it comes to these really rare opals. This is our 1204. It's in 18 karat solid gold. It's got 17 points. The diamonds are rounds, and there is one tapered baguette right down the middle of that bail, and it's in the white gold, and we're throwing in the chain. So a lot to love about this one, and let me show you, because this is the harshest light for it when we're up close, up, very, very close on that one. Here's where it gets a little more true to life, and then when it's on the neckline, you're really going to start to see the true beauty of that stone. The chain is 18 inches, but that's going to be adjustable. So you can make it shorter as you like. You can really fine tune it to be perfect for that neckline of that day. And considering you have a longer length in the pendant, which it doesn't look like I have listed there, so let me give you a length on the pendant itself so you can get a better idea. It is not quite 1.5, so I'll say 1 3/8 there, top to bottom. And then you've got this smooth, look at that, high polished box link chain. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you as well. So you can see how beautiful it looks from a distance away. And that is, if my memory serves me correctly, that is 1777. And that's a big value. So 1777, you get the chain, you get the pendant, you get a 12 karat 04 that is now you're really seeing, it's got like this like periwinkle lavender blue type of ultraviolet base color, I feel like, with the greens and the yellows and the reds and the oranges coming through. And every time you're in a different light, it looks slightly different. That's the truth of it. So you've got a big substantial size. We have the top of the hour here, which means our 828 is coming up next. And this is the pendant with that bezel set, beautiful freeform stone, and it's only $1777. We'll go back to the close-up and take a look at it there so you can see it. And I think, Victoria, we also had a black opal that had a lot more kind of a deeper body color to it as well, that also should probably be one of those that we also recapped today. So that is 7610. And then if you wanted to get the deeper blue base color to it, we have a different lightning ridge stone with a lot of baguette diamonds, and that's going to be here as well. That's got 9 carats 03 plus a 220 diamond weight. It looks like that. Also had that one last evening, and that would be only, gosh, we got that $99.99 piece way down. It's $39.99. So 2 great opals to choose from today, as we are now officially in our last hour of our Saturday. But that's the big, look at that beautiful deep blue color there on the base of that opal. So that's going to be our lightning ridge stone as well, 9 carats 03 if you want a deeper color. If you want a little more translucency, you're probably going with the 1204. This is the 903. This has 220 in diamonds, and that's only $39.99. So 2 great opals for you. All right, back to the fantastic top of the hour. And here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for, myself included. A lot of you have been calling and asking about it. It is our 828 Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D. It is a stunning round. It also happens to be, by the way, both opal pendants are still here, so you can feel free to call in. Those were both from last night's show, so just a little recap there. Now, we're talking about 1128-431, and that is the round Museum Reserve that is our last round left. So this is the one round that we had yet to unveil, and how exciting that today's the day, and we get to bring you what I was saying at the very, very beginning of the show, was that really outstanding, just really highlighting this and letting you know that it was coming, because this is what I think a lot of us wait for. It's tempting as jewelry designers to take a bigger stone that's a real wow, like these blue wing block Ds are, and then add and add and add and add a significant diamond weight. These are still significant diamonds, and they're a lot more significant than most because they're actually only 6 stones that total 1 carat exactly. So you get 1 carat among 6 stones, 3 on each side, really big diamonds. They actually graduate slightly. So for those that really want to emphasize the stone and make it about the Tanzanite, it's one of the best ways to show that off, is to really let the Tanzanite take center stage and be what the headline is. Take a look at this. It's a beautiful, beautiful look. And it's, of course, our fabulous Museum Reserve that we love. And you also have, let's check out those diamonds there on the sides. And there's a great little something I want to share with this stone, because there's a reason it's kind of been waiting in the wings here behind the scenes to be set up in this ring. Diamond weight is, again, exactly 1 carat, so it's pretty simple there, but they average, that's obviously, there, you see there, graduated, bigger towards the top center, and then graduate in size, but on average, they'd be over 16 points a piece. So that's a nice way to go. Plus, it's really balanced and it's really even, and the diamonds will stop where the side fingers begin. So it's a major one. We've been waiting for it. But the great news is this was actually the stone that, remember when 6 years ago, well, gosh, it's been 6.5, when we talk about 2018, and we talk about the very end of 2018 when we were talking about, you know, it was December and we got this material and we sat down with the miner who'd been saving them and collecting them for, you know, he held on to them for a good decade and a half before anybody even knew they existed. And he, being a great friend of the family of TVON, he really said, I'd like to share them. I've decided, and he made that decision, and God bless him for making that decision, to share them with the world, and knew immediately that this would be the place, because he knew the reputation of myself and the family here that's 6 generations running in just the gem business, really not jewelers, not really, you know, just gem people by trade. And so, you know, when it comes to where do I share this really rare material with, it really was no choice. I mean, it was not a hard decision to make. And for us, it was as simple as, okay, well, we've got to find a way, because we're about value. And we want to still bring, yes, the best in the world is wonderful, but we want to bring that value because it's what we're so known for. So it all came together, luckily. We've seen it now for about 6.5 years, and we're in the final call, which is where the Museum Reserves come into play. But there's obviously, out of all the stones that were ever put aside and selected, and again, nothing was held off, nothing was held back, nothing was off limits. We took every last stone. There was not a reject. There was not a stone that was subpar. Everything was top. It is, after all, the best quality that's ever been mined. So it's pretty simple. And the shared prongs on the sides, love it. Let me show it on. This was a stone that was really the favorite. And it's a couple sizes too big for me, so let's just, you know, realize that it's going to be, when it's your size, it's going to sit really beautifully and it's not going to move side to side. But look how beautiful that stone is. This was the stone the miner himself chose, and he's got, obviously, you know, we wanted everything. We wanted every last stone, and we promised we would share some with the museums of the world. That felt like our obligation to do. Having the best of the world here, museums have other Tanzanites on display. They are not Museum Reserve. They are not Blue Wing Block D, unless, of course, it's from us that's been sent out more recently. So this is the stone that the miner wanted to save for his own family collection, for his heritage. It was a little bit of a holdout. It wasn't here in the very beginning of even our Museum Reserve collection, because this was a stone that he said, point blank, and this was back, remember, this was 2018. It was, I mean, the Christmas lights were up, the wreaths were outside. It was like December 18th of 2018. So talk about a little way to bring in the new year and really celebrate a holiday season. It was the gift. It was the ultimate gift to be able to acquire this and ever since share it with you guys. But there was always one deal. He made one deal with us, and he said, if there is ever If there is ever one stone you set aside, and the museums, if all the stones go to museums, the museums are satisfied, save this stone for me and my family. And so I will preface this opportunity with, if it doesn't sell today on this Saturday, May 31st of 2025, it's okay. It's okay. It will go to a great home, the home of the miner who mined it with his own two hands, who saved it, who's one of the best known in the gem world overall. It will go to his family collection. And that's why it's here as kind of the last holdout of our museum reserves. A museum would love it, but he'd love it even more. And so again, we are privileged enough because we need stones. There's still a few of you that don't, if you're like me, don't feel bad if you don't have one yet. Some of you have collected them for years, and that's great. You have a whole assortment of them, and you're loving them, and that's wonderful. But if you don't yet, or you're newer, we've had a lot of new registers just in the last couple of days here. So if you're brand new with us, you probably don't have a Blue Wing Block D, but you're kind of at the last part of the game here. It's the very last call. So here's how you get one. It's a beautiful round, and if it's good enough for him and his family, then I think it's definitely good enough for us. And that's why we wanted to really just highlight it. I felt like a solitaire per se wouldn't be good enough. It needs something extra, but I thought, let's keep it all rounds, because that's such a special cut, obviously. Let's keep it all about the round. Let's give you those great big round diamonds on the sides, which is probably a 1/4 carat right there first, then maybe a 20-pointer, and then a little smaller. So really specialty. But you know what? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably 1/4, 25, 20, and then probably around a 10. Just respect, or maybe 10, maybe a little bit less. I mean, give or take, obviously. So that's how it kind of builds down the sides there. You've got this really special look. It's, well, it's got to be, I can't do the $12,999 because it's just probably going to sit here. And I really want to give everyone a fair shake. In the couple of times we've previewed it, there's been a lot of early interest, a lot of people talking about it and asking about it, saying, when's it coming up? Here it is, and we've got it for just one moment. And so either goes or it goes back to him. And where's he living right now? Gosh, last time I talked to him was about 6 months ago. I'm trying to think, because he's usually still traveling the world. I mean, he'll probably be in Vegas. I'll see. So again, I guess that would be the easiest way. Probably if he's in Vegas at the JCK show next week, he'll get it. But I'm concerned with one thing, getting you a great price so somebody out there who's admiring it right now can enjoy it, own it, collect it, love it. How about we put it on the auction block? Haven't done one today, and they haven't been going swimmingly in the last couple of days, probably because we were on a sale for 2 months and we didn't do them. But here we are. It's probably the only way to get around $12,999. So let's run it. Let's do it. Let's put it on the auction block. Let's not start at $10,000. Big moment for a Tanzanite collector here, and it's a great viewpoint, but to see it up like this, that's where you see the dazzling reds. This is just that 828, very significant, that beautiful color, that, I don't know, just even the symmetry of the number, 828, just that numerical palindrome of a carat weight that just will never let you forget it. And it's not going to be 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. I would love to get 6,500. Not sure if that's going to work on a Saturday afternoon coming off a big event, but this is better than any sale I could do. And we're going to give you a major moment here where it's not 65. How about $6,000 to get it started? $50 minutes remain. This is my only Tanzanite left in a ring. Actually, we have a gorgeous pair of earrings here that's in ovals. We've already had 2 big pendants, and nobody yet on this one. Probably has something to do with that $6,000 open. So that's okay. We'll switch it up. Let me change things. What if we do $5,500 to get this started? 55 to get it going, to get it happening, to make it, I mean, that sure beats $13,000. I couldn't rightfully just leave it there. I know we've really become accustomed to some different types of pricing here. And do we have anybody thinking about it? Not yet. Okay, so how about this? Just kind of got to get readjusted and readapted to this auction format. This idea of auctions when we went literally 2 months without. So now we have to really just kind of get back acquainted. Welcome to the auctions where you make up your own price. And by the way, as far as increments, it's going to be $10. $10. Make it easy. Just make it simple and straightforward, really easy, $10, and that's after we get the open, which right now is $55, but we don't have that. So I'm not going to take no for an answer on this one. We'll go even lower on the open to make this even easier. Sound good? Just really simple. Not 55, not 54, not 53, not 52. And if you would like a big Tanzanite, nothing really beats the round. They're always incredibly important, valuable, premium. Obviously, there's a very wasteful cut there. You cannot cut a round without willingly wasting precious rough material. So you just, every single round, I don't care what the stone is, if it's a round, that was a choice, a conscious decision to waste rough on any stone. That would be really probably not the best idea. And yet we're not doing 52 or 51. Let's go $5,000 to open. Which we got to point out, massive diamonds. There are massive diamonds on the sides all the way down in that trio. Yes. It sure is. That's a great question. There are a couple of different kinds of round cuts. Brilliant cut, like the diamonds. We can show them all in one ring. That's the brilliant cut diamond. This is the Portuguese cut. It is a Portuguese cut round. Typically, and by the way, a few years ago, the Tanzanite, well, first of all, Tanzania has been going through different stages of the Tanzanite mining. And for a period in time, about 8 years ago, they wanted to be all autonomous. And they really regulated everything. And they were cutting the stones in Tanzania, which is fine and well. There's great gem cutters all over the world. However, there are big gemstone cutting hubs, which are usually the two best known, and the two best are really in Germany and in Brazil. They're some of the best cutters. It's just, you know, like if you're probably going to go get handmade pasta, you're probably going to go to Italy. You know, and, you know, there's different areas that are known for different things. And there's some really great gem cutters of the world that are usually in Germany or Brazil. And so it's called the Portuguese cut. That's really one of those that is done in that amazing pattern where it almost looks like a star. You see those really defined kind of V shapes that are happening throughout the stone. We don't have an open. We have Victoria's request coming out. It's from the other night. It's a beautiful fire opal. So we'll bring that out. It's a fire opal pendant with pink and white diamonds. So Victoria, thank you. We've got it here and I'll bring it out next for you. But that is definitely how you get a red flash galore. I've got verifications going on. Maybe we need a 60-second clock to kind of finalize it here. There is no open. If we get an open, it sells. If we don't, it's no big deal. But it's not going to go to a museum. It's going to even probably the only place more important than a museum, which is to the miners' family who mined them. And again, can't thank him enough. Is he watching right now? I don't know. But we cannot. I think I say that on behalf of all of our TVON viewers and our TVON shoppers and our TVON collectors and our Tanzanite lovers. We thank him for choosing us to share these private collection stones with, because it's been one of my greatest privileges, and all these years of doing this on TV, is to share this rarity in Tanzanite with all of you. And we do not have $5,000, but we are verifying 2 different callers. So we'll see. We've got our 20 seconds left. We've got Victoria's request coming up. We do have Tanzanite drop earrings a little bit later, so we'll see those also. But this is just a really, really good way to get a Tanzanite in a very important cut, and no open yet. Any $10 increment's going to be all after we get the open. That's not really relevant right now. Nada, zip, zilch, nothing. Okay, we move on. Coming up. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for the request. Well, so much for that one. Like I said, no big deal. It's going to go to a lovely home. Here is the fire opal pendant. Pink and white diamonds as well. Double halo diamonds in the bail. That is spectacular. Cherry reds, little orangey undertone to it. I love the addition of the pink diamond. So unexpected, but really works. And item number 7762, it's from the other evening. And I'm thrilled we can bring this to you today. So happy Saturday, everybody. We have 43 minutes left in our Saturday, and that's the idea. Give us requests if you have them. We'll help you out there. And now we get to talk about a carat 80 fire opal that looks at least double, maybe triple or quadruple that size. 13 points in pink diamonds, and also 66 points in the white diamonds as well. Victoria, I don't know if you saw this the other day, but let me put it on the hand for you, show you the measurement, show you how it looks from a long distance away. That's one way. So there you can see, and I love the big diamonds in the bail. We sometimes see, if we see diamonds at all, they're usually really tiny. I like when we see big old diamonds in the bail. So it becomes less utilitarian and more part of the design. Here's the length you're getting. It's 1.25 inches top to bottom. And then we have the pink diamonds and the white diamonds, and you want to see it on the neckline? Here it is. So you can see what that's all about here, just to give you another for instance of what that's going to look like. And you can put your favorite chain through it if you have a pink diamonds by the yard, a rose gold chain, or a white gold chain, because remember, you are getting both the rose and the white gold here in this pendant. So it would be beautiful either way. And we're going to make it so affordable. Talk about an auction gone bad. This was an auction gone bad. It didn't get open the other night, but you guys weren't watching. I get that. Otherwise, it would have been gone. So maybe this is our lucky day that not many people were watching on that night, so we get to bring it out on a Saturday day and show you a better value and make it $14.99 out the door on a really important piece that was supposed to be $69.99. Now it's $14.99 only. And that is gorgeous. And no matter how far away you go, you still see the reds. I mean, it can be out of focus and blurry, and you still see how bright and orangey red that is. And let's go back to the up close and show you there. So pink and white diamonds together, and I hope that's what you're looking for, Victoria. If not, let me know. But that is a really outstanding stone, and it's got those cherry red and orange kind of flavors together. Love that, one undertone over the other. And just last call on the show, guys. We have like 40 minutes. We got the bamboo hoops still here. I'm not leaving them here. Those are our bamboo hoop earrings in solid gold. Let me flash those in for you. Still have the wide yellow diamond band with 302. I still have my 3-carat 01 yellow diamond is here. The big one. Look at these hoops, though. These hoops cannot stay. Where are my fashion girls? Where are my divas? There are the big, big, big bamboo hoops in 1.5 inches length and 1 3/4 inches rather. They are 1 3/4 inches by 1 1/4 inches. They are item number 1124288. I had them very early today. Maybe you missed them. They are down to $888. There's only one pair. They're in the yellow gold, and don't worry, they're hollow out. They're hollowed hoops, because if those were solid gold, a lot of you are going, oh, but they should be solid. No, they would literally rip your ears. We can't have that. We don't need earrings doing that. They need to be hollowed out. If that was all solid gold, that would be way too heavy. I mean, if you want heavy earrings, go buy that in costume jewelry. You know, it's like, you can't wear those. You can't wear them. They're too heavy when they're made with stainless steel or mystery metals. And there's no consideration for how they feel. This is the Italian-made bamboo style oval and graduated. So this is not basic. There's bamboo hoops out there. This is not going to be your basic because they get wider. I love that they're oval and not round. I have bamboo hoops. I have them. I love them. Of course, I do the ones with the nameplate, you know, the very Carrie Bradshaw. You know, I had to do it back in the early 2000s. You know, I've got my name in cursive written through the middle, you know, that whole thing. But this is like that more elegant style. Those are great for a certain look. And this is really just, again, little extra style, but some elegance as well. $888, that's it. All right, so just want to flash those. We can go back to our fire opal. Doesn't sound like that's what Victoria is needing today, but as we're talking about brights and neons, and summertime, and vacations, and tropical, and hot weather, and all the good things this time of year brings, here's the Mandarin. What is going on with my wheel? But it is permanently unhappy today. But here we go. This is the Mandarin garnet, elongated oval. Stunning design. It's in our signature mounting. This one's a classic. Cannot believe how, well, I'm going to have to work some magic here. It's magic time. You've come to the magic show tonight, okay? So we're going to do a little Saturday night magic show here. Even though it's not nighttime, I get it. We're still here in daytime. It's still 12:20. But I'm ready to bring out some magic of my own here. We got to move some jewelry. We got 39 minutes to do it, and we welcome you in. With requests, if you have them, let me know if there's anything you're missing out on from the last couple hours or couple days. We can help you out with that. Still some of our, in my opinion, some of our best pieces are still here today. So again, you can call us on those. We can help you out there. This is where you get a Mandarin garnet that actually, it is one of those that's going to play a little trick here in a good way, because it's actually going to be a larger look than what it actually weighs. And then this is the medium version of the mounting. So some people can't go quite the huge carat 28 version. So this is the really next best option. It's a carat 01 in the signature style, still finished on the inside. Let's take a look at it, and it will be a huge value. So come on in, everybody. It's time for the Mandarin garnet of a lifetime. It's 1128181. And it looks fantastic. It's a carat 40 in the Mandarin garnet. It has a carat 01 in the diamonds. So it's just slightly smaller than the big signature, but the big signature kind of takes it to a more dressy type of way. It's nice to have still something you can wear daily if you want to. And 101 is your fabulous diamond weight here. Sides are all pave. There's the big halo we like. A stone without a halo sometimes just feels incomplete and lonely. This one's got it. And then let me show you the inside. You can have any gold you want. We have been restricted on most everything I've shown you today as far as gold. It's been only this, only that, only this. This one you can change. Whatever you like the best. You want yellow? Well, it's done. You want white gold or rose gold? Go ahead. Don't do the rose gold. You'll hate it. Just get the yellow or the white. Keep it to one of those options. The only returns I get are pretty much when you choose to do something in rose gold. And it just, yeah, you just, no, that didn't work. So again, we're happy to offer it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So here we go with the white or the yellow. It's 101. It's stunning with the finishing. And look at that beautiful color and vibrance where you actually see some bits of red, some bright yellows coming through. That's what this is about. And you get a carat 40, and you know there's one stone in the world that is in line with the price tags of Paraibas. It's going up like Paraibas do. One stone. What is that stone? It is the Mandarin garnet, a garnet that is bright neon orange, that could not be more bright, effervescent, feels like personality. It feels like a party when you see this stone. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. You will love this, but I need to make it affordable because we're trying to defy the odds of gold and jewelry and diamonds and stones. We're trying to bring you those values that are going to top what you saw on the sale show. Because a lot of people said, I love the sale. I love the sale. Give me a sale. This is the sale. And it's brand new. And I could get $79.99 if I wasn't going on sale today, but I will. Because we got to make sure it goes lower than that. So take a look. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. So before because we're talking about bamboo hoops. We're into like 90s R&B era now. So here we go. With that, that's when the 90s were all about neons. It was grip tape and like all that cool stuff we wore in the 90s. This is that bright neon, which are back, by the way. 90s, early aughts, that style, that fashion, that's back. So here we go with a better than $79.99 price. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it on the auction block. 0 to start, $500 increments, let's go. No reserve. No reserve, yes. Oh, thank you. My bamboo hoops are sold. Who got them? Judy, congratulations. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And we're going, it's happening. $79.99 ring, 0 to start, and $500 increments. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that hopefully we're going to sell it. No? No open? All right. I don't have anything for $500 today. I'm just thinking that's the first minimum bid. I don't have anything for $500. Well, I did, but they're already sold. We had pearl earrings at the beginning of the show, but they're gone. Oh, who got it? Wonderful. She requested it, Yay. Victoria got the fire opal. Brava. Yes. Who got it first? Tim did? Jason, how nice. He's like Tim did. All right. I love it. Tim has $500. We're selling it. Tim, who do you have? Anne has $500. The mounting, by the way, was made recently. And it cost a pretty penny to make that mounting. There's a reason it's an $8,000 ring. And I am just saying, let's not go with $8,000. Let's leave it up to you and this Saturday crowd and see who's out there. Which is Anne, apparently. What's that? Who's at 1,000? Jackie's at 1,000. We got 2 bidders. 2. I should try it on. Let's try it on here. Let's put it on the hand. Oh, I've missed auctions. I don't think TVON did. I don't think TVON missed me losing money on auctions like this. But hey, it's a quiet Saturday. And hey, that's going to happen. That'll be that way till September, October. Every Saturday will be quiet because now it's nice weather. Although, isn't there some storm coming across? I hope everyone's safe in the storm. Isn't there still some storms going across the U.S.? Wherever you are, I hope you're being safe and really, enjoying this like early summertime kind of vibe. But, Saturdays aren't, people are out and about. 15. Who has 15? We got a third bidder in here. Third bidder. We're at $1,500. We got a ways to go. We'll be here a while. Get comfortable, everybody. Go grab yourself a soda. I don't even call soda, but I don't know, the vernacular I use when I'm on TV. It's different. We have, when I grew up, it was pop, because I have Midwestern parents, so, you know, it was pop. It was pop. We didn't say Coke or soda, it was pop. What's up? Yeah, Jess has no idea. She's like, I was born here, but my parents were not, so there's some Midwest in me, which I'm thankful for. It's the good parts of me. Let's see, 15? Yep. My grandparents were Iowa, parents were Illinois. So that's some deeply, deeply rooted Midwestern. Yeah. All right, 15. Well, who do you have there, Andy? I don't know what we're doing. Constance is at 15. I thought she only bought pendants and earrings. Does she buy rings too? Oh, I love this. Well, we've convinced her it's a deal at 15, and she's getting the idea. It is a deal. So today's day and age, gold, diamonds, workmanship. Can we be real? Because we always are. I can't make the mounting by itself for $1,500. I can't do it. Can't make the mounting. We have a factory, a manufacturing facility. We can't make that mounting for $1,500. It's got a really prized possession collectible Mandarin garnet that's a carat 40 in the middle that looks so darn good. And it's at $1,500 for the whole ring. Workmanship, gold. Hasn't gold been doing something crazy? Gold, diamonds, everything. We still are, again, true to value, and this time you're making it up. My value at TVON is $79.99. Now we're at 15, and I'm going to give it a final clock. It's a $500 increment. That's because we started at 0. So now, again, reminder, no reserve, no minimum. So whatever happens, happens. This is go time. We have an $8,000 ring, and it's at 15. Here's a little tip. If you ever want to go to like TV show, home shopping, hosting school. If you have a carat 40 Mandarin with a carat 01 and 14 karat solid gold that looks like that, and you have the ability to sell it for $1,500, don't waste the airtime, just sell it at $1,500. And I've been doing this 25 years and am considered the face of fine jewelry on TV by most. So if I could have sold this for $1,500 or $2,000 or $25,000 or $3,000, I would have just sold it like that. But this is, again, I told you there's a minimal audience here because we wrapped up a big sale event. Most people are like shopped out. Terrible to say that. I can't imagine such a thing. I've never been shopped out in my life. I could just shop every day, all day. It's why I still work, you know. I have to work to support my shopping habits. I do. I got to work. I'm going to be working for a very, very long time because I just like to shop, you know. But yeah, it's $1,500. We're going to give it 2 minutes. We're looking for $2,000. Still couldn't make it for $2,000. Certainly can't make it for 15. We got a long way to go, but we have one bidder left, and that's that. I may have to offer a deal, Andy, to not take it, and he knows that. Andy's going, yeah, I already know, because I know the cost. Let's take a look at it one more time. Here we go, guys. 15. Last call, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me try it on again. Here's the inside. Over a carat, you're choosing your gold color. We have $1,500 only. Oh, this one hurts. It just hurts. It really does. I got no open on the Tanzanite auction either. So it's just, again, auctions are going to be a tough go until we get used to them again. And we're not used to them. We're used to 50,000 items a moment and just moving. And, you know, I can't do this. I wish I could make this a $14.99 piece. I can't. I wish I could make it a $2,000 piece. I can't. But the beauty is you can get it for that price if you participate in the auction. We have another 60 seconds and change to get you in here, guys. 70 seconds left to make that phone call to dial on in. Let's see if we have $2,000. Jess, you're on something else. Tim, you're thinking about this one. The viewers have spoken. We will show you some Tanzanite drops. I do have a deal on Tanzanite drop earrings for you as well. We've got aqua still to come. We've got ruby earrings with onyx. Never seen that before. Rubies, onyx, and diamonds in drop earrings. Still have my Mandarin earrings. Oh, they'd look beautiful with this. If you want to pick up the Mandarin earrings that we had for $29.99, they'd be great with this ring. 30 seconds remaining. What have I done? Still have all the Opal pendants that were requested from last night. The brooches, the pins, the big apple green tourmaline, the blue topaz pendant we started with. Oh, so many great pieces today. Only 28 minutes to show them to you. And then I'm back tomorrow morning with you. And then we take 2 whole days where we don't get to shop and we have to wait around until Wednesday night to shop yet again. Do we have $2,000? We've got $2,000. Thank you. $2,000 has been bid. Well, I have never seen such little action on an auction, but here we are, and we're at 2,000 once, twice, 3 times. That is sold. Congratulations. Well done. Here come those Tanzanite earrings for you. Here we go. Tanzanite ovals, drops, lots of diamond weight. 1 pair only, 4828 is the number. Still have the round Tanzanite 828, by the way, but again, we're not gonna go too far hyping that one. That one is needed, it's wanted. Here we are with our Tanzanite drops. This also matches the 2043 Tanzanite is still available. So just one more thing to add. If you wanted the 20 karat 43 oval, it'd be a beautiful match with these earrings. Like just again, build your own set. That'd be great, a great suite there. And then there are your ovals with the diamonds in the front of that hoop. Also, of course, really well done there with the diamonds all the way around. It's a nice, simple close. It's got that Omega style closure. Really well done there. And it's a carat 20 in diamonds. So one of our bigger diamond weights in a Tanzanite drop without them having to be $22,999, because that ain't gonna work. I just had a Mandarin sell for $2,000. That should have been $8,000. So everything is basically a quarter of the price that it should be. That's kind of nice. Let's make this one work for you. Actually, not too far away from that, really. Look at this. This is going to be our 1 1/4 inch, or is it 1 3/8 inch? Yeah, I guess. If I look at it from that angle, yep, 1 3/8 inch. 1 3/8 inch, I'll pop one on. They sit much better when they're on the ear because that's where they're designed to be. So they'll actually sit perfectly upright so that you see the stone in all its color, straight out to the world. It sits beautifully. Look at this. Oh, love these earrings. Love these earrings. This is what Tanzanite drops are all about, the beautiful movement. Do you see how perfectly they sit? That's called really good design and engineering. It's really well made because it's powerful the way they're sitting out. They're not drooping, they're not falling forward, they're looking straight out to the world so everybody can see and appreciate your beautiful best of the best blue wing block Ds. And they're better than $23,000. We're going significantly less, significantly lower. Let's go back to the wheel. And this is all one hinge in the back. Just a hinge. It opens up. Put them on. They are secure, fastened, and ready to go. And they're not even $99.99. Welcome into our last now 25 minutes of our Saturday. It's also our last 25 minutes of the month of May together. So, yeah, see you next month time. We've got our June 1st kickoff tomorrow. So excited about that. End of the week, beginning of the month. And let's make these better than even 99, 89, 79, or 69. There's almost 12 carats of material here. Big time stones. And that's actually one of our bigger diamond weights. I mean, that even exceeds what we saw around a 20.5 carat stone in a pendant. And now we're going even lower. How about $59.99? And you know, it doesn't need to be an oval that you have. If you have any of our blue wing, of course, these will match in their color and their saturation. If you'd like to still maybe open up the round, the 828 round is here for you. Just awaiting an open on that one. Still have the 2 green zircons I showed in the first hour, a heart and a radiant. We still have the huge yellow diamond band's got to go. Oh, we got to bring the yellow diamond band. I'm going to bring that back out again. We're not leaving that here today. That was the prize of the day. Here's our $59.99 drop earrings. I do have another yellow sapphire. And you know what somebody else needs to get is, if you've been admiring that ring I'm wearing, it's the ring that has 6 carats, 61 in diamonds. That ring. I've been wearing it on my left, or rather right ring finger all day, and that is only $24,999. It's a 3-carat 01 yellow diamond in the center. It's got 360 around it. So 6 carats, 61 in total diamond weight there. Okay, $59.99 on the earring drops. Gorgeous. Let's get to some recaps here because it is our last 23.5 minutes of our Saturday. Do not wait. You know what I'm amazed at is the oval pendants are still here, both of them. We showed them recently. That fancy cut blue sapphire, the kind of trillion in that band ring. We also have a gorgeous cat's eye that's still here. Cat's eye was down to $9.99 in platinum. There's the cat's eye, really deep olive tone green, some blue colors to that chatoyancy. Hey, Tim, yes, thank you. Earrings are sold. Congratulations. Last reminder here. I promise it's our last look at it. It is the yellow diamond ring with the 3 carats 02 of yellow diamonds together. It's item number 11282273. Thank you again. If you have any questions or want to see something recap because you're still considering it, we'd love to hear from you. So let me know what you'd like to see. This is our 302 yellow diamond band. This one's definitely not going to stick around. It's premium. So yellow diamonds themselves are about 100,000 times more rare than white diamonds. So I know that we're all used to seeing great deals on white diamonds, but if that was a 302 white diamond band by itself, it'd be lovely, but it'd be about $4,000. Well, guess what? This is a huge upgrade in rarity. It's 302 in natural yellows, and they're all big round brilliants individually, and this is only $34.99. To get the one ring in the yellow gold is how it stays, and that is all 14 karat, and that will be here for one caller, and it's last call to get it because you know how things go at the end of the show. Anything that still remains tends to go out the door here at the end of the day, and we're there. We've got 22 minutes remaining until we sign off, and we see you right back here at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. That's noon Central Time, and that's 1 p.m. East Coast time tomorrow. So make sure you join me for that because that's our Sunday, and if there's one show you make a point to be with us, it's Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. And we still have coral drop earrings, still have that big blue topaz pendant we started the show with, and anything else you want to see, we still have a trillion yellow sapphire that looks very yellow diamond-like, still have our 20.5 carat blue wing, that's still here in the oval, and we do have that green zircon too, that radiant cut green zircon. Now, I did have another yellow sapphire. So let's show you that. It's 11282245. This one's here at the moment, although verifying it looks like. Now that is a beautiful, bright, oval yellow sapphire. It's also unheated. The item number is 11282245. That would be our 177 oval. Looks even larger because it's got that elongation, that great cutting to it, and that one will be with all the burnished diamonds. And you know what? We still have that big 3 trio, the emerald, the ruby, the sapphire, that were all down to $25.99 if you want to ask about those great designer pieces we had earlier. But a carat 77 here with 53 points in diamonds. They are burnished into the mounting, so it's a nice wider band, got a subtle little curve in towards the middle of the band itself, and then you get this fabulous look where different assorted sizes of round brilliants set within the band, and then it's all going to be flush into that band in the yellow gold, but we can change it. So you can get that in white gold if you'd rather. But here's what we've got. One only. I know we got to see it on the hand. It's very affordable. We did have a big trillion. If you like a little bit brighter saturation in color, there it is in that yellow sapphire there. Again, everything on the sides. You see how wide the band is, much like a cigar band style, but it's got those diamonds burnished, so nothing to catch on anything. And that little bit of concave design keeps that sapphire sitting pretty low profile, despite it being in its own prong basket. And that's going to be only, you know what, let's just blow it out for the end of the show. $49.99. It's our first time really diving into this one, getting into the details. I'll make it $1,999. And that's it. If you have any questions about anything, want to see something again, want to just check it out, maybe ask if it's still available, this is the time to do it. We are now down to 19 minutes to go. So it's a very important time to let us know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to check on, see it again. It's the best idea. Just take another look at it. That'll give you the best way to determine if it's right for you or not. And that's what I would recommend doing right here and now. There was, of course, a beautiful, I don't know if you're with me, late. It was the last item of the show last night for our Friday night. I had a purple diamond. It did remain. I got some questions about this today. Did it? I know a lot of people would say, oh, it's the end of the show. I don't know. I didn't get enough time. Let me show it to you one more time here since we have a few minutes. I have a genuine purple diamond here in a pear shape with pink and white diamonds as well. It's item number 7821, and this is our 18 karat gold setting. It does have rose gold and white gold. It is fabulous in every way, and I actually have purple diamond earrings. It would comprise our total collection of purple diamonds here today. I've got a pair of earrings. I've got the ring. Let's give them away. Because I can't show you anything any more rare than a purple diamond that is natural. So let me show you the ring, and just in case, you don't have to take them both, but let's give you a for instance here. You can take one or the other, or you can get the whole set and the whole, look at that, wow. Okay then, we've got the heart shapes as well. So even a shade brighter and darker in the heart shapes in the earrings, but still a match. There, you know how there's different shades of purple. This is a purple, and then there's really kind of like that plummy color. Here's what we're gonna do on the ring. 15 points in the pear shape. It is outstanding. It's all natural, and the pinks are right beside it. So it's not a pink diamond because you see the difference in the shades of the stones, and nobody helped these out. It's just Mother Nature giving you all that beautiful detail. Then you've got your triple halo. It goes 2 pinks and a white, scalloped with an edge of gold all the way around your outer halo, diamonds down the sides that are also quite large, and it's going to be, I tried something insane last night. It was the end of the show. Mama was desperate. So what I did was I ended up auctioning it. I went down from 15,000 to 12,000 to 10,000 to 8, then to 5. I couldn't get an open. I ended up bringing it all the way down to $3,000 to open. We ran out of time. Here it is. I'll blow it out right now for $29.99. First caller can have it. You can just have it. And you know what? If you want the earrings, they're the same darn price. You want the earrings, you can have the earrings for $29.99 as well. So we can see those in full display, but again, 2 pear shapes or 2 heart shapes versus 1 pair, you get to decide. But that is it, my friends. So we've got $29.99 for the ring, $29.99 for the earrings. You can get one, you can get them both. That would be under $6,000 to get the entire set. Let me try it on here, and a pear shape with a triple halo. Can't beat that. There it is. This is what it looks like on the hand, all in 18-karat rose and white gold, no less. So you've got a beautiful piece there, and $29.99 gets it to you. So that'll be one only purple diamond. Do you want to see the earrings? We'll show them as well. They would be heart shapes that are going to be 15 points in total. So you'll get smaller stones but darker in the earrings, and I'll show them next for you. And thank you so much for, again, being with us today. I hope you'll join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock as well, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, and we'll kick off a 3-hour show for you for our Sunday. And we have so many special pieces and exotics. Who wants the purple diamond ring? That's the largest individual purple diamond we have. Of course, we'll get you a look at the heart shapes here, which is 1127843. We'll get you a look at them close up. All their beauty, all their rarity. It really is a rarity story here. Those are true, genuine heart shapes. They are a deep, deep, almost red purple here. So instead of like a classic purple, they get deeper with the almost like, again, little red undertone to those. They're extremely rare. That, in fact, they're heart shapes and they're matched up. There's 15 points total weight in the centers, plus 16 points in the pink and 43 points in the white diamonds. And it's also going to be the same price as I already mentioned, $29.99 when they should be $99.99. So there we go. We flipped it. We did a $7,000 discount. I'll be sure and try one on here for you as well. There's going to be 1 inch in that drop. They match really well, I think, with the ring. So if you want to get both, you could. I mean, obviously, they're a bit darker, but I'm talking about the design, the halo with the rose and the white diamonds. You've got the rose and the pink diamonds, and then of course the white gold and the white diamonds all together there. And that's just a really, I mean, I would wear those every single day. If I own heart-shaped purple diamonds in earrings, you may just put all your other earrings and give them away. Pass them down, put them in storage, because that's the earring you should just enjoy every single day. It is so stunning and so rare. And right now, so affordable. So affordable to get those for $29.99. And the ring still sounds like we're verifying on the ring. And pear shapes and heart shapes kind of work well together. So, you know, there's that kind of sweet mentality here. You've got a nice collection to get a hold of. Here's what they look like from a distance away. They are lever back style. Let's show you that 1 inch drop. Jason, go ahead. Question? There's the 1 inch drop. Gonna slip one on for you here. There they are from a distance to see what that's all about. So there they are, just looking good. Yes, lost a second piercing. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're okay. So look at how beautiful. A true purple, like a deep saturated purple there. So $29.99 ring or earrings. Back to the wheel we go. Let's see what else we have time for. 13 minutes. Those are good. And they're finished in the back. So you get that great finishing. Ooh, little heart-shaped detailing in the basket behind it. Love, love, love. Jason, what are you taking over there so I don't recap it? I know we got very busy phone lines. Victor's taking something. Jason's taking something from earlier. Let's see how things shake out here. At the end of the day, our Saturday coming to an end here, coming to its conclusion. Purple diamonds are here. I have failed miserably. I have failed. I mean, what kind of show host are you if you can't sell purple diamonds for cheap? I don't know. I do not know. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got our last look at the yellow diamond. So remember what we said about, split payments. You want to use 2 cards, split up some payments. We have too many people asking about this. I don't know if it's going to last beyond the end of the day here. We have the 3-carat diamond, and let me see if I can get that polished up for you. It's 7677. My 3-carat. Actually, it's a 3-carat 01. Then it's got 316 white diamonds, and it's that bright, beautiful. When I look into that stone, and I think we're all probably seeing it, it's just the dance of the diamond and that brilliant cutting just seems to go on and on and on forever. It looks like the cutting and the brilliance is just somehow in motion. It is our 6-carat, 61 overall in 18-karat gold. And this is the one I've been wearing on my right hand all day. If you've caught a glimpse of it here and there, you'd like to own it for yourself. You'd like to have it, at least get it at home. See what it's all about. And if it's not for you, don't worry. Send it on back. It's not a final sale. It's the most important thing about this part of this event is that it's not a final sale. Some of you don't like shopping a final sale. I get that. Here it is. You get that chance right now. See it at home. Wear it a little bit. Should be about a $300,000 ring on a very good day in retail. Is there a good day in retail? I mean, yes, there's certain retailers that do it better than others. But the problem is, I always say this, with a yellow diamond, you have to go high end. If you want a natural yellow diamond, you kind of have to go high end. You're not finding the mall stores, like the basic, run-of-the-mill, the chain stores that are kind of like all across the country, and they're really, really, they kind of sell what I call the promotional pieces, because that's what we call them, where it's like, when it's Mother's Day and you need something for mom and you have $99 to spend and you go in and buy a little heart trinket. This is a little bit different. They're not going to have natural yellow diamonds. They might have lab grown, but they're not going to have the natural yellows. And this is the natural yellow, the 3-carat 01. So you kind of have to go high-end retail if you're really seeking a natural diamond, a natural white or yellow. And the yellows are really high-end. So we take a look at this and give you a great value. Send it on out right now. It's not going to be $29,999. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And we're going to do this right now for $24,999. It's got to go. It has to go. That can't stay here. On a day like today, when values are as amazing as they are, and you've got that fantastic piece with 661 in diamonds. That's more diamonds than we mostly have in a bracelet. Like, we can do a tennis bracelet with 5 carats. This is 2 more carats than that. Just about, right? You got close to 7 carats in a ring. And it's $24,999. And my purple diamonds are here, and my yellow diamond is here. It's maybe not a fancy color diamond audience today, and that's okay. But even my yellow diamond band is here. So yeah, it's not a diamond day apparently. But the good news is we still have 9 minutes. We can still get you your favorite piece, whether it's this band, whether it's our purple. I mean, first of all, tell me something. Who can show this to you? Who can show you a little mini wheel like I'm doing right now? Who shows you jewelry like this? And it, oh, by the way, doesn't cost millions or hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands, because this one's sure $24,999, but we've got the purple diamond there for under $3. We've got the yellow diamond band for under $35. So everything up here is under $25,000. Obviously, this is the more significant of the 3, given the diamond weight is so large. There's our purple. That's a true purple with pinks with white. And then we go along here, and actually maybe we could just set them up this way, kind of go from smaller, medium, and large. There you have it. So this is quite an array of jewelry. And sure enough, the earrings are here, the purple diamond heart-shaped earrings. They're still hanging out. But those are some prizes when it comes to collectible diamonds, natural all the way through and through. There's still VS stones, even our purple. That's really impressive. We'll blow out the Tanzanite. Yes, go ahead. The what? Oh, you want to start it? The 828? Sure, I had it in my hand. I can bring it back. So we have a question about the 828. $29.99 on the purple. Let's bring it back out. Take a look. Dazzle, dazzle. There it is. Should we just sell it for the end of the day? I know we only have 8 minutes left. Did you want to start the auction there, Tim, or are they just wanting to see it again? Oh, you want to start it? Ooh, okay. Well, let's do this. We can run an auction. We've got 7 minutes. Plenty of time. I'll tell you what. You want to start at 5? We'll have the open. We have the open over here. I'll tell you what, $10 increments, we'll give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and we sell it. How does that sound, Tim? I won't even hardly give anyone a chance. You got to be quick. We have this one going out the door now because we do have the open. It's a revisit. We are revisiting it from earlier. We have the open at $5,000. Now we've got the 2-minute clock already in motion. It is ticking down, so we do need to hear from you within the 2 minutes if you want to participate. We're looking for $5,010. It is a literal $10 increment. That is not much to ask when it comes to keeping it, getting it for your own, or leaving it behind. I would say that is not asking too much there to perhaps take you from casual observer to owner of that fabulous museum reserve. Well, I guess our mine owner is not going to be too thrilled with this, but Two of our green zircons still here. That fabulous brooch. Oh, I got to try it on again. And actually, one of the great things about the versatility here with the more simple but still very high-end mounting is that with those bigger diamonds just being down the sides, graduated as they are, which are about 16 points apiece, I do want to just show you on the hand. Imagine this for a moment. You could always add to it. So on certain days where you want to leave it as is, great, but this certainly pairs well with our chevron wonder rings, all of them. It would be beautiful if you wanted to add 1 or 2 of those on days if you want to add a little bit more detail. So we still have a few minutes left in the show, but we only have 35 seconds left. And Tim, do you want to let me know who's in the lead there? Oh, really? Is this going to complete the whole suite? Pendant earlier, right? I think it was a pendant earlier. And then, of course, did she get the earrings by any chance? Or was that somebody else? That was somebody else. Okay, it was somebody else. I know our Tanzanite drops went. She got a pendant. It would complete the suite here. Setting them up. Jess, you're not on this one? Nope. Maybe. Okay, well, we got 10 seconds. Yikes. We got one person verifying. We've got one person in the lead. It goes in a few seconds. Best to get it at home and then decide because you have a money-back guarantee. So you got like 2 weeks to consider it, 2 weeks to wear it, 2 weeks to think about it, make sure it's the best piece for you. That is sold. Congratulations. Bye-bye. Okay, we have somebody asking about the yellow diamond band. Sure enough, I think they just joined in. This is the 8273. Thank you on the Tanzanite. Here's 8273, which is the 302 yellow diamond rounds altogether. And that's going to be our 302 in yellow gold. $302, huge yellow diamonds. I still think that I think we're really, really being conservative here at 88.88. That's just a lot of big yellow diamonds. And they're premium color, quality, rounds, the cutting is there. This incredible, I mean, from seeing it from a distance on the hand, it becomes even more of a wow piece. And I'm going to show that to you now. And this one is still not 88.88. We've got it down to 34.99, and that's the piece that I was sure was going to go on my first presentation. And here we are. So for those of you who've been thinking about it, take it from me. Maybe it's because I'm seeing it in person. It is spectacular. You cannot go wrong with this ring in your collection. And we are in final call. This is when a lot of pieces, now that everyone's seen everything in the show, this is when, people are selecting their favorite piece of the day. And you owe it to yourself with the values and the incredible quality that we've had featured today. If you're thinking about anything, you owe it to yourself to pick it up at these values. Yes? I can. It's a Rhodochrosite with Tanzanite. Is that okay, Jess? It's got 2 stones. So it's a little out there. It's a combination. It's Rhodochrosite, it's Tanzanite, and it's diamonds. Here it is, Rhodochrosite, Tanzanite, and an S-curve of diamonds. I'll show it on the hand here. It's 1123-110. There it is. Ooh, it's a very nice Rhodochrosite. It's 18 karat gold. It's a carat and a half Rhodochrosite, carat 15 on the Tanzanite, 17 points in diamonds. Obviously, it's your choice which one you want to wear on top and bottom, but you've got a lot to look at there, and that one is down. We are just 3 minutes away from the end of the show. That one's $1888, and by the way, it used to be $8,000. So $1888, big value on that one, and the Rhodochrosite and Tanzanite combination. Look at that, beautiful when it comes to that. I like it for anybody who's got the letter S in their name, I mean, right? Think about it, kind of looks like, now maybe not that way, but maybe this way, and the finishing, wait till you see this. Look at this, I'm gonna show you all these details because when I look down on it, it looks like the letter S, right? So here we go, I'm gonna show you the finishing it has. This is Tanzanite and Rhodochrosite together. Look at that, well, that might be designer actually, so I'm not sure if I should show that. There's the letter C on the inside. So if that tells you who that is, great. It's a cursive letter C on the inside behind each of those stones. So you probably know who that is. Rhodochrosite, very rarely are they this red, by the way. They're usually more pinky red. This is more red. So that's a beautiful Rhodochrosite, and that's gonna be it for $1888. This one's our 302. That's $34.99. Purple diamonds are still here, the pear shape and the heart shapes in the earrings. The 301 yellow diamond with the 360 around it, still available but verifying. So a couple pieces here to consider before we go. I never advise waiting till the following day. Yes, I'm back with you. There's nobody here to answer your phone calls between today and tomorrow. So you can't call like at 5 p.m. tonight and say, you know what, I've decided I want that 302 yellow diamond ring. You got to call now or wait till tomorrow morning when we're back in the morning, but the problem is you risk it already being sold to somebody else because a lot of things go after the show ends. So as we're in our last 90 seconds of the broadcast, I want to encourage you to dial in at that phone number so you can pick up anything you need from today. Still some great pieces here, some exceptional pieces here like what you're looking at right now. And then a reminder, we'll be back in the morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. I've got 3 hours of brand new jewelry live with you tomorrow for our Sunday. It's our finale of our week. We don't see you on Mondays or Tuesdays. We're here Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 5 to 8. We're here Saturday and Sunday mornings from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. So that's it. The 5 days a week, 3 hours each show, and Wednesday through Sunday. That means not only is it our Sunday, but it's our big finale here of the month of May right now. Tomorrow will be welcome into June. We've got an incredible, it's a new month. We've got new jewelry. Perfect way to celebrate. So lots of brand new tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions, we'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So make sure you call very quickly. There are several really important pieces still available. I would highly advise you pick up before they're gone to somebody else because nothing pains you like the things you miss out on. So I want to make sure you get those, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I hope we can make a plan to rendezvous in the morning at 10 a.m. I look forward to it. It's going to be a great finale to our week and a great welcome into June. So thank you so much, everybody, for being with me. I'm Lauren Blair on behalf of all of us here at TVON. We wish you a great rest of your Saturday. Enjoy and be well, and we'll see you right here back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll say happy June. We'll have lots of brand new, and I can't wait to see you then. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.